Over to K1 Speed Jacksonville today, your top destination for indoor racing.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation, time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Proctor.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth. Rise and shine. It's go time on a Tuesday morning. It's the Gatlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. E.T., I got a low rider in here, so I got to get rid of this chair. Man.
Oh, you riding low, my boy?
Look at this. I'm going to do the chair. So I stay right on mic.
Swibbity swap.
Let's see if I can do this. You ready?
Yeah, that foot drag. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Agile.
Pretty good stretch.
Agile.
Kind of see, I look like one of those 1980s yoga videos there.
Oh, they see
Right
you
there.
on the YouTube.
How do you race these doggone things? I don't know what's going on. It's two low riders in a row. So welcome aboard. It's playoff week, man. We are crunching toward a sold-out stadium coming up this week. I'm a little bit torn this morning, E.T.
What you signed for like that?
Here's what's happening, okay? Here's what's happening. The secondary ticket market has gone crazy, and people are... either it depends on what your perspective is. There are people that are getting rid of their tickets at, 7X or whatever that number is. And, the problem with that is, the reality with that is every time a 7X ticket is sold, it's going to a Buffalo Bills fan. That's just the reality. There aren't Jaguar fans around town paying 7X for those tickets. They're here all year long, and there are a lot of those 7X tickets that are being sold. So I would just encourage you, if you can, man, this is what we play for, to get to this point, to have home field advantage, to have these ultimately important games. And that home field advantage takes a big hit. There's 30,000 wearing red and blue on Sunday, and it just kind of feels like that's where we're headed. You knew that was a sidebar aspect to drawing the Bills. And listen, don't get it twisted. They're not all hopping on Greyhound buses and taking the long road south from Lake Erie. These are all the Buffalo fans and Florida residents from Orlando to Tallahassee, right? Those are the ones that take advantage of the Bills being here in Jacksonville for the opening round of the playoffs. And the 7Xers are going that way, is what it feels like. It's what I'm kind of hearing. And look, it's not a fear. The stadium's going to be sold out. The Jags are winning Sunday. You want to be a part of it and hold off that urge to turn a profit? I'm not judging either way. I'm just settling into, a hope that this is what you got your tickets for, right? And I know a lot of you out there, that's the boat you're in. You wouldn't sell them for $1 million freaking dollars. You got a home game against the Bills, a chance to move on, a legitimate shot at a Super Bowl team here. By far the best shot to be a Super Bowl team since 1999. And that 1999 team was a wagon. They went 14-2, both losses to the Titans. They won their divisional round game at home against the Dolphins, 65-7. That's how good the 1999 Jaguars were. And looked for sure like they were going to the Super Bowl. That year was in Atlanta. It would have been a short drive. Oh, we'll take those long flights. We'll do radio shows at 3 o'clock in the morning local time. I'm down. This is a team that can win it all. And they're winning Sunday, whether you're there to enjoy it or you're a Bills fan paying 7X to go home disappointed. That's just this sometimes not so humble opinion.
Oh, that talk, Jeffrey?
Yeah, that's what it is. But I would just encourage you, if you can, hold on to those tickets, man, and enjoy it. Go down there and watch them win. They're going to give you, 5X, 4X, 7X. I get it, man. It can be tough sometimes. I get it. I do. I understand that aspect. But, man, this is also the time of the year where that home field. This is why you play to get home field advantage. This is why they busted their tail to be 13-4 and win the division rather than open on the road at Pittsburgh. So, either way, it's going to be a tremendous atmosphere. There are a lot of eyes on Jacksonville. Just kind of advance the story from where we were yesterday. If you look historically at the playoff ratings, the time slot that has drawn the highest TV rating is the 4:30 Sunday afternoon. The second highest TV rating, the second most eyeballs, are on the 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon game. So don't feel like, oh, the Jags, they have to play at 1. If the Jags are in the Super Bowl, they'll move to a 1 o'clock kickoff. No, in this case, they're giving you a stage and a platform here.
Where does that Saturday night fall?
You know, I don't have the detailed. I can look and find that out. I would wonder. Look, there's still this reality on Saturday night that if there is a night where the country is inclined to be out and about, it's Saturday night more than Sunday night, right? Because Sunday night's more than Monday night, which is when the final playoff game will be on Monday night. But what an exciting scenario is laid out in front of us. We got a really good football team that's playing really good football. The quarterback is playing the best football of his career, and right now is playing as good or better than any quarterback who is in the postseason, and that includes this week's opponent. And boy, it is a tough test. But we got to get out of this mindset. Sure, Josh Allen is the Bills Superman. That man puts cape on week after week. We've seen it. He's the kind of quarterback that can have 4 rushing touchdowns and 4 passing touchdowns in some historic afternoon if you're not careful. But this Bills team and its offensive success has been driven by the running back, James Cook, who led the NFL in rushing, and that includes a grand total of 2 carries in the season finale against the Jets. Even sitting Week 17, man averaged 100 yards a game when you look at it that way. 16 games, he went for over 16 bills. The Jags have the number 1 rush defense in the NFL, and so you're going to have to balance that ability to contain Josh Allen while at the same time maintaining your status as the hardest team to run on in the entire league. And we went through those rushing defense stats yesterday, and the very top of the charts are these real favorites to go to the Super Bowl. So while Josh Allen is going to get the headlines, and he should, the man will beat you by himself if you're not careful. And the Jags defense playing as well as they have these last few weeks, that needs to continue. There's not a whole lot of asterisks on this late season surge, these 8 wins, especially offensively. They have been rolling. Doesn't matter who the opposition's been. It's been a good defense like Denver, we'll get 34. Been a bad defense like the Titans, we'll get 41. Whatever. Defensively, though, there's still a little bit. You know, look, that's where playing the Titans twice and the Jets and those level teams, from a defensive standpoint, they're not going to stress you like Josh Allen, James Cook, and the Bills. Let's just put it that way. Think they're up for the task? Just double back here in the A block, as we call it in the biz. I think the Jags are winning on Sunday. And I would hope if you got a block of tickets, you'll be down there tailgating with your teal and black and representing 12th man here in Jacksonville. We got a great fan base here, too. I want the world to know that as we move forward. They're going to find out. They're going to find out what Duval's all about. It'll start this Sunday at home against the Bills. Jacksonville 2-0 in their playoff career against Buffalo. You know what I love to do this time? It's so fun to be so important, right? We're never important this time of year. It's fun now to be so important. Now you click on any kind of NFL story, it's going to include your team and the growing perception that the Jaguars may very well be the team to beat. There's a long list now of analysts and former players and podcasters and broadcasters that are picking Jacksonville to represent the AFC, that they think the Jags will win the AFC. I think maybe Drew Brees may have said that in the last 24 hours. So, and by the way, smart pick. Smart pick. Dream scenario. Well, the dream scenario will be the Patriots losing, to the Chargers this week. I don't think that's happening. But dream scenario, you take care of business at home against Buffalo. Then you go up and you show New England what it's like to play, a winning team. Since they didn't do that all stinking year. You go to New England and you win, and you let Houston take care of business in Denver. You host the AFC Championship game right here in Jacksonville against a fan base that won't pay 7X to make their presence known. So lots of playoff talk. Liam Cohen met the media yesterday. When we come back on the other side, we will get into some of the ins and outs of his conversation. He spoke on a variety of topics. First, the challenge that the Bills bring to town this week, this continued evolution of Trevor. Liam was asked point blank, should Trevor be included in the MVP conversation? Let's hear what the head coach has to say about that, the importance of playing at home, and lots of other good stuff. Man, it is a team where guys are hitting their stride, right? I mean, we got Trevor playing his best ball. We got Parker Washington playing his best ball. Devin Lloyd has had his best season. Devon Hamilton has had his best season. And then you get to other superstars who are at least giving us their B-plus game. You know, the Josh Hines Allens, Trayvon Walkers, Travis Etienne's, Jacoby Myers, even Brian Thomas now. Brenton Strange is playing A-level football. The offensive line has performed well enough, and Trevor's pocket presence that has come along with his, working knowledge of the offense and his confidence, that pocket presence has taken a big leap too, hasn't it, E?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing back there.
It seemed earlier in the year and through the years that when he gets trapped back there, he just kind of gets a little skittish. And now we're just seeing some movement in the pocket, maybe jumping up. Maybe that skittishness for half a second instead of 2 seconds, right? Enough to survive and then make a play out of that. And so exciting to be sitting where we are. That's for doggone sure. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Man, my friends over there at Catlin, hotty toddy. The Catlins are fired up. They've got Miami in the playoff this week. So, buddy, a win away for playing for it all. Last one standing from the SEC. The SEC flex officially over. College football is up for grabs, and the Big Ten may very well win it for the third straight year with a third different team. For sure, they'll have a team in the final. It's Oregon, Indiana on one side. It's Ole Miss and Joe U somewhere is just probably already, tipping back a bloody. Ole Miss, Miami on that other side. But, yeah, it's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We know where our bread's buttered, E. Yeah, hotty toddy, go Ole Miss, Rebel Yell, yeah. All that good stuff. Do we still have Doring? I ask you this every week. We don't, do we? Doring closed up at the end of the year. He's closed shop. Yeah. Well, a bit of dude, our SEC network friend and the former Gator. I'm getting a big yawn out of what I'm in the initial, transition for John Sumrall. Listen, I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt and reset from your own eyes and what you see, and recruiting stars coming out of high school be damned. But if those recruiting stars were being looked at, as far as picking up transfers from, guys who were, 0 to 3 stars coming out of high school, played okay at Baylor or some other, whatever. You don't know who these guys are until they show up at their place and they play good and they say, this guy was, from yada, yada, yada. But it does, there more and more fire to the smoke that we've known all along, and that is, the Philo kid is going to end up in Gainesville with his former offensive coordinator. I believe I saw a Georgia Tech offensive lineman is going to come to the Gators through the portal. They picked up a D lineman, I think, from Baylor, maybe a safety from Baylor, a tight end from James Madison, who, it's just a roster filler, at least from the stats. Again, this is where you're counting on, the eyeballs of a new coach and a new coaching staff. And quite frankly, whatever vision was in place down there was terrible. They were an awful football team. Billy Napier buried the program in 4 short years. And while it's easy to look at a pretty acclaimed list of prospects that left, right, Trey Wilson, DJ Lagway, Jaden Woods to me is the hardest hit, the freshman D lineman. That kid is headed toward an NFL first round. You heard it here. But they also kept a big nucleus. They decided which 15 they wanted to build around, and they have. So enough talent there. We'll see what happens in the portal, see how this team advances. Big question is the quarterback position, right? While DJ Lagway's play was questionable, there was no question who the quarterback was going to be. So anywho, we're up and rolling. We got a lot of football. We got a lot of important football. Jags angles from every corner as we take you through our little 4-hour joyride we call the drill. Thanks for being up and at 'em, you 6 o'clockers. A little chilly out there this morning, but we'll get it going. I feel you all out there. I see you. You're loading up trucks. You're pulling briefcases out of the back hatch. Time to you're getting more done. You jokers have been up like me since 3, 4 in the morning. You'll have more done by 8 than, the guys rolling down the highway in drive time. Appreciate you out there. All right, we're back with more next. Mentioned Gator football. Man, it changes quick in college hoops, and tonight's an example. That and more when we return. It's the Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, 1010XL's running game takes a giant step forward.
Well, Fred Taylor is the whole package.
Fred Taylor joins Dan and Jeff on The Drill. Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein & Robbins DUI defense firm.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops, windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval.
Cooking with Prisco.
These things are wonderful. You're going to love it. Have a rollie.
Catch CBS Sports senior NFL writer Pete Prisco every Friday afternoon on The Franchi Show. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles on 1010XL.
You like winning? This is former Jaguar linebacker Tom McManus, and I'm excited to introduce you to J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling of Greater Jacksonville. If you're a property manager, contractor, builder, realtor, or homeowner, get that feeling of success with less stress. I've used them. My friends have used them. So get your free junk removal and hauling estimate today. Now, I call that a win. Veteran-owned and operated J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling. Call 506-1256. We haul it all.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the chairman of Underwoods. With Christmas behind us in 2026 here, the last thing you want to hear is somebody trying to sell you something. That's why at Underwoods, we'd like to stop and just say thank you to all the people that came in our stores over the last year. Whether you bought from us or not, we want to thank you for coming in and giving us the chance to help. You see, in North Florida, there are a lot of people trying to sell you jewelry, but at Underwoods, we consider it an honor for somebody to come in and just give us that chance to help. And if we do a good job, we might get a chance to serve again. Having served North Florida since 1928, all of us here understand what a customer really gives us during that visit to Underwoods, their trust. And it's up to us to do everything we can to keep it. So on behalf of everybody on the Underwood team, thanks again for coming into our stores, and we wish each of you a Happy New Year.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey here, and the cooler weather is upon us. Folks, it's the perfect time to try the new breakfast sandwich from Dandy Foods. A hearty one, too, a twin-pack cinnamon swirl and country sausage. You get the sweet first, then the salty kicks in, and trust me, they are addicting, and you'll find them all at daily stores around town. So the next time you're out and about, stop and get all that deliciousness in less than a minute from Dandy. Just one more reason to go out and make yours a dandy, and do it today.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnik Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnik's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnik. For 3 generations, Nimnik has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnikBuickGMC.com today to learn more, or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Budweiser reminds us to drink wiser, like hydrating between beers.
It keeps the fun going longer, and it's a commitment to responsibility. Remember, good times are ahead, so no need to overdo it. Know when to say when, and always designate a driver.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
They're damn good at running the football, man. They are. Aaron Cromer, I've learned a lot of football from him, and just sitting and listening to his meetings, his Friday running game intent meetings when I was in LA. You know, just going and sitting in his meetings, you learn something every single day, and he's one of the best out there, honestly, if not the best, in terms of how long he's done it at such a high level and at different places doing it. He's extremely, he's cutting edge when it comes to the fundamentals and techniques of the position, and has those guys playing at a really high level.
Talking about the Bills' run game, James Cook, the number one overall rusher in the NFL this year, this week. He takes on the number one overall rush defense. If you're wondering historically how that goes, not good for the number one rusher, historically. Now, there have been breakout performances. I can give you like 2 or 3 eye poppers, like Eric Dickerson once went for 248 against the Dallas Cowboys' top-ranked defense, rush defense. Raheem Mostert did it a few years back. There have been outliers. But statistically, by an overwhelming percentage, the NFL's leading rusher has had a below-average afternoon. Now, look, when you lead the league in rushing, below average is... And by the way, you take this right now. If I told you hold James Cook under 100, you okay with that, E?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, too. Yeah. Just hold him underneath 100. Like I said, there have been some breakthroughs. Derrick Henry in 2020 had a big game against the number one ranked defense. Emmitt Smith did it. 168 rushing yards against the number one ranked defense in rushing defense in 1993. So certainly that's a key matchup when it comes to Sunday's game. You know, he can't look. He can get some of his. I mean, you could argue that the Bills' defense is a problem for them. And, you know, I don't want to make too much of it, but you know, that Bills defense is not the defense that we've seen in years past. And it's unfortunate timing for Buffalo. They don't have one of their better teams in a year where the playoff bracket opens up for them like it has for the Jags, Broncos, you know, the Texans, Patriots, and everyone else. The Bills have won 5 of their last 6, though. They won at Pittsburgh 26-7. Beat the Bengals 39-34 at home. Won at New England 35-31, a game they trailed 21-0 at half. Won at Cleveland 23-20. Lost to the Eagles at home 13-12. Eagles held James Cook to 74 there. Beat the Jets, obviously, this weekend. Really don't have to look much at that. It's the Bills' offense that carries them when they pick up big victories. You know, they beat Tampa. They scored 44. They lost at Houston. They only scored 19. They beat New England. They scored 35. They lost to the Eagles. They only scored 12. They lost to the Dolphins. They only scored 13. They beat Kansas City. They scored 28. Blew out Carolina on the road. They scored 40. But they scored 14 against Atlanta. So it's kind of been a hit or miss. In fact, if you look at their losses, all right, they lost to New England 23-20. Their leading rusher that day was Josh Allen. He only had 53 yards. They lost to Atlanta 24-14. James Cook, 87 yards, below average day. They lost at Miami 30-13. James Cook, 53 yards, below average day. Lost to Philadelphia 13-12. James Cook, 74 yards, below average day. The only loss where he went over his season average when they lost to the Texans 23-19. James Cook went for 116 that day. So just some numbers to fool around and play with. I love the playoffs. You even know who the refs are. and it becomes like a talker, like an opinion yesterday. So let me give you some of the facts and figures when it comes to the referees' assignments for the Jaguars game. The Jags get a guy, the head official is a guy named Brad Allen. So let me give you some generalities, and then I'll give you some specifics as it pertains to the Jags. Now, according to Pro Football Reference, Allen's crew has called 77 penalties on the home team, 76 on the road team. The home team has won 67% of the games that Allen has officiated. In total, 10 penalties are called per game by he and his crew. That's below league average. I like all this. Keep the penalties, to a minimum if the teams are playing relatively cleanly. This guy Allen has been. I don't like his last name. He's Josh Allen's uncle. That's clearly a problem. I made that part up. Allen has been an NFL official since 2014. He's had 6 playoff games. But I can also tell you this. Remember the game a couple of weeks ago where the Colts had that catch on the sideline and you could read Liam Cohen's lips? He was asking the official, "Are you guys drunk?" Did you see that?
No, I didn't catch that.
That was him that he was saying that to. But if you remember that play, that was a replay. You can't get mad at him for that.
Huh?
You know what I mean? You remember the play? It was Josh Downs. They gave him the catch. It was on the sideline.
Okay,
He didn't have it.
Yep.
Second foot was never down, so they challenged. And then the challenge was denied by the replay officials. I guess he did not have a good game. Bucks Panthers recently. In fact, in his history, I was texted he was banned from officiating a playoff games for a year because of the foolishness in officiating that Lions-Cowboys game in 2023. Remember that one where there was a controversy about whether the Lions offensive lineman, they said he didn't declare? When you send an extra guy in, and remember they scored, and then they came back and said, and then there's video of the guy going up to the refs and telling him. I will say this. I got another info coming in here. Again, this is where you go. You get to go into the referee record. Love it. Brad Allen, 7 playoff games. Home team 6-1. Like that. Like that, along with the fact the Jags have been a real good home playoff team. Really good. What do we got? 1 home playoff loss? That Titans loss? That's it, isn't it? We beat the Chargers here. We beat the Bills here. We beat the Patriots here. Beat the Dolphins here. Yeah, that's it. That 1 Patriots loss. So the Jags, 4, 5, 6-1 at home in the playoffs? To the Titans after beating the Dolphins, I should say. Bills haven't won a road playoff game. Sean McDermott, Josh Allen haven't won a road playoff game. The team hadn't won a road playoff game since 1993. So, by the way, Brad Allen is home teams are 6-1. The one home team that lost, the 2017 Steelers to the Jaguars. So, yeah, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Somehow, from the depths of a, let's just say, discerning fan base, Trevor Lawrence has gone from serviceable winning quarterback to in the MVP conversation. Not the conversation as to who will win, but the conversation as to who's going to pick up the scraps. Who's going to be third in the voting or fourth or fifth? You see, I think on the betting odds, Trevor's third favorite to win the MVP. It seems most unlikely when they left London into the bye, coming off the Rams shellacking. Nonetheless, that's the level he finds himself, the level of perception and narrative out there. His head coach, Liam Cohen, asked yesterday if he indeed feels like Trevor's in that MVP conversation.
I mean, I think so, right? I mean, you're judged as a quarterback by what, your team's record, by winning and losing, by how much you elevate the team, and ultimately what you do in the playoffs, right? So much of that gets, I think, resolved around this time, and the best rise, right? The best rise and the best elevate the people around them. And I think he's continued to do that down this stretch, right? Like so many different names were thrown around for MVP within the first 8 games of the season, and some of those teams aren't in the playoffs. So it's like, how can that be? You definitely, right. every season does this for so many different teams, different players. That's just the way it goes. And there's so many good players in this league. And some guys get hot early, and then some guys get hot later. And it's really what you do in January that matters.
Hey, I've been doing this for a long time, 30 years almost. And I've made, I think, like 2 or 3 good points in my history, like really good ones that NFL teams don't get better, they get better quarterbacks. How's it aging now? You guys all coming at me with my NFL teams don't get better, they get better quarterbacks. Came at me for the first half of it. What about NFL team? I would suggest that Jags have gotten better all along since they got a better quarterback, but that is really playing out now. So NFL teams don't get better, they get better quarterbacks. A second one that I have, an edict, if I could put down, and I really feel strongly about this in the NFL more, I'd say NBA second. The MVP should be given away when the season is over, when the Super Bowl champion has been crowned. If a player, I'm not saying you got to win the Super Bowl to win the MVP. There could be a guy who was so outstanding in the regular season, but his team stunk, he didn't go. He can still win the MVP. In a lot of years, he might still win it anyway. But, the favorites as you see him come down for the MVP are going to be Matthew Stafford, Drake May, and Trevor Lawrence. I mean, that's what Vegas is saying right now. Let's see who's standing last in late January or February. I would suggest he's more valuable than the other two. Not in a vacuum, but. All right, look, Florida basketball would have to lose an awful lot of games for Todd Golden's seat to even get warm. But if there were just a little bit, even coming off of a national title, just a little bit of extra perception pressure, it might come tonight. Details when we come back on the other side. Also, man, you look inside those stadiums at these televised bowl games, and you would get the opinion that the bowl system is teetering on the brink. And then the TV ratings come in, and you say, maybe not. Have you seen those numbers? I'll tell you about those when we come back as well. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
What could Jacksonville do better? Find out from one of our best ever as David Garrard joins Mike and Fat Tony on Jaguars Today. Monday from 10 to noon. Restored by Resto Pros of Northeast Florida on 1010XL.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
Resto Pros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
Resto Pros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestoProsAnyFlorida.com. That's RestoProsAnyFlorida.com.
Resto Pros!
Want a fresh and flavorful tailgate this season? Chicken Salad Chick has scratch-made Southern-style chicken salad perfect for lunch, parties, and your tailgate. Order 3 ways at one of 4 area locations. Call 1-833-MY-CHICK or online at chickcatering.com.
Finding the right plumber to reline your cast iron pipes doesn't have to be a stressful experience. When you hire Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, you can rest assured you're getting the best in the industry. At Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, we're so confident in our work that we encourage you to get multiple estimates. Look at each company's reviews and check the scope of their pipelining work to make sure it's what you're expecting. But at the end of the day, make the superior choice. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Request a free estimate at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
The best financial move you can make this time of year? How about lowering your mortgage rate to 4.99% fixed APR, the lowest rate in years? How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Prosser here, and with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. Wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, saved $2,100 a month. So don't wait. No hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Start the new year by wiping out your high-interest debt. 904-999-1508. And you can see how much cash you can get today. That's loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Need or want cash?
Beach's Jewelry and Pawn has cash available, ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just a job, but an experience, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Awaken 180 weight loss. Awaken 180 weight loss. Hacker here for the best weight loss program that I've ever done. And look, 2026 is on the horizon. If it's time for you to drop the weight like it was for me, book your consultation with Awaken 180 right now. Don't wait till all the New Year's resolutions start. You can start when you're ready, but go ahead and talk to the great folks of Awaken 180. As I tell you guys, I lost over 100 pounds. There was no shots, there was no medication, there was no supplements. You follow the great, tremendous coaching you get every week with the great folks of Awaken 180, and the weight falls off. They coach you up, they give you the tools you need to drop the weight that you need to drop. Go to awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800 and get involved with Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, back on the Cat Chuck Accessories Tuesday. And as I said, one of the funnest things now is anytime you turn on the media, anywhere you look, getting fed with Jags propaganda, baby, to the positive. We'll get hectic later this Tuesday morning. See how that settles in.
But they dropped us back one last week, right?
A couple.
Crazy.
We're back to like 6. Oh, yeah. They've dropped us from 5 to 6.
Right.
I bet we're back to 4 now that all the dust is settled. Well, we'll see. But anyway, I was watching, I guess we're on ESPN Sports Center, and they're kind of going through these first-year coaches in the playoffs, the success they had, Vrabel, Cohen, and Ben Johnson. But during the Cohen piece, one thing jumped out. They showed his opening, press conference and the whole Duval thing that we've respectfully retired here at 1010XL. But what jumped... Our man Liam Cohen's probably lost 20, 30 pounds this football season.
Oh, yeah. He lost it like right before our eyes, too.
Well, Tony, the word is, the Baselli told him, I can't have a fat head coach.
Dang, people.
Man, that's pot calling the kettle black. I've ridden with that guy. I've watched that guy go up and down unrecognizable levels through the year, but he's found his groove now. It's a little peer pressure on the head coach to drop some LBs. And it worked.
Limbo got on top of him.
They got on him. He fat shamed him, E.T. Fat shamed his head coach.
You know about that around here. You ain't got no part of that. It's that other. Yeah, we ain't even going to do that. Y'all see what I did to America.
Yeah, there you go. Well played, sir. It was Black Monday yesterday, and the coaches getting the axe around the NFL. We'll get to that in Football Fix coming up next segment. From the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, I'll take Super Bowl MVP for Trevor. You and me both, friend. You and me both. Jags, Bills coming up this weekend, and continued talk around that game. Listen, there's this implication I feel like, you tune into these bowl games, wherever they are, here, Charlotte, Tampa, anywhere. And if you ever get a true wide shot of the stadium, you notice that many of them are not even half full. And that happened here in Jacksonville as well. And when you are at the mercy of the whims of the networks and who they want to put on, you kind of have to live with it. And then numbers like these come out, and it leads to this. There's an incongruity. There's a mismatch right now of what the bowl games initially were set up and established to do and what they're now being used for. And they're still a very valuable, and the numbers I'm about to read will tell you, they're very valuable mechanism in driving the popularity of the sport. But when it comes to the local impact that these things start, it used to be every bowl game had a parade. There were very few of them. The Gator Bowl is a very, very prestigious bowl. They're from back in a time where there were only 10 or 11 bowl games. And it used to be a real reward for a season, and there was, the phrase that is used is heads and beds. You'd get 60,000 fans from other regions that would come to town for your bowl game. Well, that as and it still is the mission of the bowl games. If they had their perfect world, the Gator Bowl every year would pick 2 teams they know travel, and Clemson, Tennessee would have been here this year, or whoever. Insert teams here. I almost wish we could go back to the good old days and let these top bowls fight for who they get. Let them come to an agreement in the middle of October if they want to. Yeah, we're inviting LSU. Come on, or whoever it might be. They changed that. It used to be that way, ET. It used to be the Wild West. Notre Dame could be 8-4. The Sugar Bowl say, yeah, we want Notre Dame. And they invite them. Yeah, they changed it. So they changed the kind of the way of doing things when they went to these coalitions that were formed. But now to these numbers. So you look at the attendance for, say, the Gator Bowl, and it left to be desired, and they would tell you that. We've talked about that. You ready for the TV numbers for the Gator Bowl? Virginia, Missouri now. What, like a Saturday night at 7 o'clock, Virginia and Missouri, 6 million viewers.
Jeez.
More than most Major League Baseball playoff games. The Pop-Tarts Bowl, 8.7 million. What was Pop-Tarts? Was that BYU, Georgia Tech, maybe? They should give me the matchup here. That's terrible. 8.7, their best since 1991. Yeah, BYU, Georgia Tech. The Pinstripe Bowl, who was in that game? The Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium. 7.6 million. That's the best on record for TV rating. Okay, look at that. That's a good matchup. Penn State, Cleveland, 7.6 million watched that one. On ESPN's family of networks, the Gator Bowl is the 3rd most watched. Now, this doesn't include the playoff games. These are just the bowl games. But the Gator Bowl, with 6 million viewers, saw its best TV numbers since 2009. So there's a real mismatch in what the bowls were set up and designed to do and what really still is at the heart of their mission statement. And what the bowls actually serve now, it's just it's a TV program for ESPN. And according to this, one that will be watched by more than most shows that are on TV that night across any genre. So there's that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that in any way, shape, or form that tonight's game is a, quote, measuring stick for Todd Golden. His growth chart flew right off the paper when he won the national title last year. That doesn't mean that each and every year there will be expectations for the Gator basketball team now that you've set what obviously can be the standard. It has been a rough go of it here to start the year for Todd Golden and his Gators. They had the built-in, I don't want to say excuse, but reality that, 3 of their losses came against 3 of the best 4 teams in the country. But now, you lost to TCU. You lost your conference opener at Missouri. The games that if you're a true contender, you got to win. College basketball uses their version of like the analytics is called the net ranking. And they give you quad wins, who you beat and where you beat them, whether it's home or road and what level and yada, yada, yada. And they factor in your record and your schedule and, a bunch of other analytics. And then they pop out a ranking. If you say you're opposed to it, I'll tell you that 4 of the top 5 teams in the net rankings are 4 of only 5 Power 4 teams that are undefeated. In other words, Michigan is 1, Arizona is 2, Iowa State is 3, Vanderbilt, who they had high, it remains high, they're number 5. Vanderbilt's also the first SEC. Remember, I'm old enough to remember when the SEC had like 3 of the top 4 teams in all of college basketball. Checks notes, last year. Vanderbilt, the top-ranked SEC team, still undefeated, they're 14-0. The next SEC team is Alabama. They're 11-3. They're ranked 13th in the net rankings. Florida is way down at 27. That's 5th in the SEC. Just 9-5 now, 0-1 in the conference. They welcome in Georgia tonight, E.T. Florida-Georgia basketball. Georgia is coached by former Gator coach Mike White. And again, any comparison or decisions about whether the right one was made, that was answered when you cut down the nets last year. Don't get me wrong. But if you haven't paid attention, the third highest rank in the net rankings SEC team, Georgia Bulldogs and Mike White. Yeah, Georgia's 13-1. They beat Auburn over the weekend. They check in at number 21. By the way, Tennessee 26 and Florida 27. They call it Black Monday in the NFL. The coaches get a knock on the door. Please hand over your key card. Security will escort you off the premises, tell you who got the walking papers yesterday. And one more basketball note before we go to break. Trae Young and the Hawks are going to work together on a trade. And I, you guys know me. I'm a Hawks fan. I don't hate Trae Young. I mean, we had a special year. He's 3-time All-Star. He's a good player. It's not his fault that the idiots in Atlanta traded Luka Doncic for Trae Young. That's not his fault. He's not great. He's a good player. Like I said, he's an all-star. He's a good NBA player. He can get you a bucket, and he'll have some outrageous games and highlights. But I'm to the point with Trae Young, I just want the addition by subtraction. Not that he's a terrible player, but just it's time to rebuild around someone that's not a 5'11" guard that can't play defense. NFL news and notes with a football fix when we return on the Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
AFC wildcard coming up on Sunday afternoon at Everbank Stadium. The Jacksonville Jaguars, a 1.5 underdog against the Buffalo Bills. The total 51.5. The Jaguars have won 8 consecutive games. Are the AFC South champion with a 13-4 record. Southeastern Conference basketball tonight in Gainesville at the O'Connell Center. The Florida Gators are 9.5-point favorites over the Georgia Bulldogs. The total 171.5. The 9-5 Gators 0-3 against ranked opponents this season. 18th ranked Georgia has won 7 consecutive games. Bulldogs and Gators meet at the O'Connell Center tonight. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keystoprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
It's January. You turn on the hot water, expecting steam, and you get let down. That's usually a sign your tankless water heater is loaded with mineral buildup, slowing it down and wearing it out before it's time. So Duck Duck Rooter is kicking the new year off strong with a Start Fresh Tankless Flush. Their experienced technicians flush and clean your tankless system, restoring performance and getting you back in the game. Right now, get your tankless water heater flushed and cleaned for just $99, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
This is the kind of sandwich you don't rush. French dip at Firehouse Subs. Premium roast beef loaded with caramelized onions, melted provolone cheese, and topped with Italian seasoning. Stacked on a toasted garlic bread roll with hot au jus for dipping. For a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
All gas, no brake. That's what the Jags have been lately. If you're going to use that fuel, you may as well be saving at the pump. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. When you become a new member of the Shell Fuel Rewards program, you'll save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 on your third. Get everyday savings. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
XL Primetime is back weekdays noon to 2, and on Wednesdays, join Dr. George Bari at 1:20 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Make sure you catch Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays at 1:20 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
This is Hayes Carline for First Florida Credit Union. I bank with First Florida Credit Union because I trust them. I can always count on them when it comes to the vast services they provide. The online banking services are outstanding. So easy to use, depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. First Florida Credit Union was voted Best Credit Union in the Best of Bold City Community Choice Awards for 3 years running, and it's easy to see why. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. Now's the perfect time to order Logo coffee mugs, or maybe a logoed Sick brand tumbler. They're seriously ice cold and look great with your company logo. HardballCreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, adorable mascot for Checkmate Coatings.
If you're thinking of refinishing your garage floor, there's 2 things you need to know about us. My family has been in the concrete coatings industry for more than 40 years.
And I was drawn 6 months ago by an artist in New Jersey.
Why is that even relevant?
Well, you said 40 years experience, so I had to give them something.
Over the years, we've worked closely with major manufacturers to develop a multi-layer application process that creates beautiful, durable, and long-lasting floors.
So even decades from now, your garage floor will look as gorgeous as it did the day it was installed.
Experience?
Check. Durable?
Check. Decades of experience making garage floors gorgeous? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back with a football fix. It's brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Her dream team will hook you up. And by the home course, Joint Creek Golf Club. Man, we got 12 months of golf weather around these parts, don't we? Here we are in January. Tee it high and let it fly, and I'll see you on the course, the home course, the Joint Creek Golf Club. I just don't know about your guy, Tua. Getting a fresh start in 26, quote, would be dope. There's so many different ways to interpret that. Like, does a fresh start can include, let's get a new coach. A fresh start could be, okay, this season's over, let's start fresh. When you use the word would be, does that mean that, Tua could be on his way out? Tua's another one of those. You can't do anything with him. We talked about this when they sent him to the bench. What are we doing? It's too expensive. He can't go anywhere. He's your quarterback. Why you felt the necessity to throw Quinn Ewers into it, oh well. But we'll see. Lamar's probably taking a little too much heat for having a down year. I will say that. He lost some of that spark in the pocket. I'm going to chalk it up to injuries. But from everything from the Lamar flu to this, that, and the other, the dude is saddled up through a bunch of injuries. He's played a reckless style of football, man. It's going to lead to some aches and pains your typical quarterback's probably not facing right now. And he's had questions about how much he wants it and how much he wants to be in Baltimore. And the Ravens finally had enough. You go man-to-man and through the coaching staff, they were singing Lamar's praises as the season falls flat. I'm not ready to pull the plug on Lamar Jackson. It was a down year. We can recognize that across the board. I would certainly think that Lamar Jackson still has another really healthy, spry year in him where he's an MVP candidate. Can the Ravens sync it up with the other aspects that you need to be a Super Bowl champion? All right. Call Paul Bunyan. Let's get out the axe. Pete Carroll. Ooh, that was a miserable one and done. He should have just stayed retired. 3-14. He did earn the number 1 draft pick for the Raiders. They've got that going. The GM remains there. The Browns fired Stefanski, who's probably a pretty good coach. They kept the GM Barry. The Cardinals, there was some kind of maybe thought that Jonathan Gannon would last. He didn't. fired yesterday. You go 15 and 36 in 3 years, and you are probably where you should be. By the way, as to Tua and the fresh start, I should say that Mike McDaniel is going to be a part of the GM search, so the Dolphins' head coaching job will be safe. Lions coach Dan Campbell was asked to grade himself yesterday. What do you think maybe Dan Campbell gave himself?
Did he give himself an A?
Yeah, a freaking F is what he gave. Give myself, quote, a freaking F. A-Plus Radio continues next. The Hicken Arrival and more. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Your home for Gators hoops is 1010XL.
24th ranked Georgia steps into the swamp against number 22 Florida. Bulldogs Gators. Tonight at 6:30 on 1010 AM.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jax. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jax, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjax.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Hey, Hicken here. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. Whether you're starting a new routine or making player picks for the first time, trying something new can be hard. But in life and on Prize Picks, it always feels good to be right. With high-pressure playoff matchups every weekend and elite hoops action almost every night, the action never stops. And Prize Picks lets you take control. You missing your fantasy team? Hey, my league's already over. But with Prize Picks, you don't have to wait until next year's draft to keep playing fantasy. Prize Picks lets you play fantasy football every weekend, even in the playoffs. Pick your favorite players and win when they hit the projections every week. No draft required. On Prize Picks, how you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. And if you want to take the biggest payouts, go for the Power Play. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
The best wings in town are coming to River City Marketplace. Leon Searcy here. Wingstop is opening another North Jacksonville location soon at the end of December. You always get fresh, made-to-order wings in 11 flavors, including original, hot, garlic parm, and of course, lemon pepper. Wingstop now has 18 locations in Jacksonville, always open until 1 a.m. So skip the wait and order your wings online at wingstop.com and swing by to pick up at the brand new Wingstop location in River City Marketplace.
For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has proudly served Jacksonville from the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard. From archery to hunting and fishing, they've got the gear, service, and know-how to get you outdoor ready. Stop by their full-service archery pro shop and check out their wide selection of firearms. And while you're there, sign up for their weekly concealed weapon classes. You can find it all at greenacresporting.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Baker Glass. And Monday's presser, Jag head coach Liam Cohen commented on the Bills' playoff experience.
They've won a lot of football games and a lot of playoff games, a lot of hard, big games.
Florida leads the all-time series versus Georgia. However, last February, the Dogs stunned the Gators. The teams meet this evening. Hear it live starting at 6:30 on 1010XL AM. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:01, it's 52 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Oh, the party continues. You know it! Yes, sir! No, we won't stop this feeling. No! I'm going to carry it over. Every day I'm going to cherish. Remember, this is your time, Jaguar fan.
Bask.
You just embrace it. I told you to get on this roller coaster a month ago. Hopefully you have. Hopefully you're thinking about it and enjoying it, and it's permeating into your life and making your life better. Maybe that's a little off, but that's what we do as sports fans. I'm sorry. I know I feel something happening out there, Hick. I'm not judging it. I hope it can be as minimal as possible, but like with that secondary market right now is crazy. Oh yeah,
and they're coming. The price is like 4, 5, 6, 7x. And so, I mean, this is why you have tickets to have the home team. I get the pull. I do. But, man, if we can keep that fraction as low as possible, look, at the end of the day, then we'll send them home miserable if we gotta. Yeah. I understand the lure, but it would be, if you're a Jag fan.
What can you do?
Go to the game and enjoy the game and get a $1,000 experience from from your football team, perhaps.
They'll get them if they want them. They'll get them if they want them. I'd say over under 12.5. 15,000.
If that's it, then that's fine.
Yeah.
If it's only 12.5, that's
we just
fine.
don't want it to be like 25.
Right.
30.
You don't want it to be half and half. But again, it seems to me.
But no stadium has that more than LA.
I get it.
Or
I get it. Yeah. It's not unique. And by the way, if
we're a small market, baby, we got. Listen, and this is why I tell the Jags all the time. We got, and I'll offer this advice to all you Jaguar employees heading in. I love you guys, man. I'm here to help you. We got 40,000 hardcore, okay? 40,000 hardcore. The rest, there's a lot of people in Jacksonville that aren't even aware that there's a playoff game this week. Those are the people you got to go get. Those are the people you got to go find.
I think there's probably more than that hardcore where the affordability or the works or something else comes into play. But I hear you as far as willing to be there every Sunday, 1 o'clock.
Right. Those people.
I do think the new.
God bless them. God bless them all.
Listen, and by the way, I mean, I'll go ahead and say this. Just like you said, get on the roller coaster X amount. I'll tell you, I'll look at the roller coaster in 2029. If you want to be a part of a Super Bowl contending football team in a brand new stadium, I think these issues are going to go away a little bit.
What's that?
If the Jaguars are playing in the playoffs at home in 2028, whenever we're in the new stadium,
okay,
and I don't think, and the sold, and it's every ticket in the joint is a season ticket. I mean, I think that's what you're looking to get to, what they had in 95 and 96, which was for a brief time. The goal. Well, what's this capacity going to be? About the same? Is it going down to 64 maybe?
Probably a little smaller.
Yeah. Can you? What is the max season ticket?
Ticket price is going to be a little higher.
Yeah, for sure.
I
think that's what
you ain't going to be paying for.
I think the season ticket though will, I think people will go season tickets.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how we grow and how it booms.
Yeah, it's fun.
I wonder how many season
Next year
tickets
won't
are
be a
now. What
problem.
is the base? I wonder.
I
don't know if they declare or if they would be willing to tell you. I wonder what that number is.
It's a whole different game within the game. And well, we did the TV show last night. The Jags were out there, and they're great. They're giving away stuff last night. We gave away signed helmets. I mean, the shirts. I had about 20 shirts. I'm throwing out to the crowd.
Sure brought us one,
Right.
Yeah. No, I would have not looked good if
It
I was
wouldn't
walking
have?
out with a pile of shirts.
Well,
Hey,
just
sorry,
two.
these are for
We
the
do that
boys.
sometimes. Could have just called E. He'd have met you at the back door.
Easy.
No, that's not easy.
The
You're in
loading
Clay
dock.
County.
Easy.
Am I to understand? I haven't fact checked this.
Steezy.
Easy.
I haven't.
Steezy.
I haven't fact checked this. Steezy Trev. Is Ryan Nielsen on the Bill staff?
Oh yeah, he's a defensive.
Yes.
What does he do?
He's like a defense. He's like, you know what he is?
What?
Geez, Ryan, we really don't have any jobs. But
He's in
we
a car
can-
wash?
We'll bring you in as an analyst.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
He'll
Quality
do
control
anything.
coach or something. Yeah.
Right.
No, we're not giving
Well,
you.
I'm going to tell you this. We had Dewey Wingard on last night.
Dewey.
Who's,
Dewey's good. Jag.
enjoyed. He's a very.
He's a
good
great.
He's
Jag.
a great story because he's an overachiever. Okay, I mean he is. He's a. He was teammates with Josh Allen in college.
Yeah, Wyoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, now that you say it, I hadn't really thought about that
Yeah.
until now. But
And Dewey has a.
where's Dewey from? Is he from that area of the
Colorado.
country? So yeah,
Colorado. Dewey has no filter.
The Jags pick it off, and they're going to run it back. That is Dewey Wingard.
Dewey.
Let me hear that. for a second.
man.
Let me hear it.
Cut off. I mean,
The Jags pick it off.
I don't
and
need to
they're
hear
gonna run it
Frank.
back.
I want to
That
hear
is
me.
Dewey Wingard.
Come on, man.
I'm coming.
I saw him standing on the sideline. That helmet filled with golden hair.
Should have played it for him last night.
I saw him swing.
Forgot
that
you did it.
little
Let's be
towel.
honest.
No doubt.
Looky there, looky there, looky there, looky there. He's doing,
Yeah.
doing,
You like this one, E?
Dewey Wingard. Made a
doing.
star out of that.
Listen to this line. Listen to this line.
It's great to see you playing so fine.
All right, well, there we go. So there you go. You had him last night.
But Big
That
Short.
would have
But
been
anyway.
good. Yeah, that would have been good to have that song, but unfortunately, Dan doesn't remember producing this one.
No.
Bruce
Anyway.
Dickinson's got to alert the affiliates.
Oh, I got another good one for you,
Good.
too.
I like good ones.
Yeah.
I got a good one. For
I
both
love
of y'all.
good ones.
Oh yeah.
Come
I
on.
can't wait.
Where
for
we?
this.
What?
Well, you got the Graham?
Yes.
Same good one?
Yes, same
Yes.
good one.
You have the same good one.
Same good one.
Okay.
Which makes it a double good one.
Sure. Real
Which
good one.
makes it juicy.
Okay.
Which means
Juicy Couture.
Which means the Googans will love it.
Okay. I'm a Guggen.
I don't know if I'd necessarily love it, but
Before you lose your train of thought.
anyway, Dewey was on last night. This is back to Ryan Nielsen. Hey, listen, remember Dewey was ticked last year, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't
was
playing.
not happy. He got hurt, but he sat out. He was healthy, and he just, I mean, he said 3 or 4 times last night, it's just unbelievable when you get coached right. And then it's like, to him, it's night and day.
Well, it
Whether
feels
it's
night and day.
Campanile and the coordinator, the
To
head
us,
coach,
yes.
whatever it is, he is like thriving there with the Jags. And the other neat thing, he did confirm they all went out. Not all, a lot of them went out. That was not AI with Trevor and the girl. And the girl and Trevor laying over the girl and the girl squatting him.
Yeah, that's real.
That's real.
I know.
That's
like,
real.
what is Trev doing?
Yeah, that was real. I mean, that
Steezy
is
Trev.
very,
That's
very
Steezy
Steezy Trev.
Did he have the grill in when she was doing it?
I don't think
that
he
was
had.
that was before the grill.
Oh, it was. Well,
No, it was after the grill.
Grill to
Was
grill.
it that night?
Yeah, Sunday night.
Do we know who the girl? What is this? Give me the setup.
All right,
What's
so
he
the
doing?
boys went out to celebrate.
But
I
the
think-
Jaguars.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think they went like to Pete's and out to the beach.
All those
and
little
places.
beach places.
And he takes this picture with this girl. I guess this girl probably is a weightlifter.
Yeah,
maybe
she
or
has to
something.
be.
So she convinces Trevor to lay on her back.
And she squatted
Okay.
Trev.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Like what?
yeah. So that was terrific.
I'm not going to ask how he was laying, what
He
direction.
was
and
laying
all
on
that.
his chest, like
Okay,
over her.
all right.
Like a big bag of potatoes.
Yeah,
a
big
sack of
240-pound bag of potatoes.
Trevor.
That's Jacksonville, man.
Yeah, but Trevor is in his comfort zone, whatever it is. It's
I think he also went to Waffle House too.
That's
Yeah, of
small
course he
town,
went.
man. That's what you can do. Small town. You can hit the Waffle House and a beach bar. You ain't got to go downtown to a club.
I feel like
with
this.
a turtleneck and jewelry.
You know how?
Put your flip flops on. Let's go.
You know how the Panthers have enjoyed their little Stanley Cup run down in South Florida, and they take the Stanley Cup around Lord Stanley. I feel like if something beautiful were to happen here over the next month, and somehow we could get there and get that Lombardi, I feel like, the Lombardi would show up at different places.
We should do a replica. We should start that here in Jacksonville. The city of Jacksonville started the Lombardi, and we present it to the 1010XL will present it to the Jags, and they can take it around, but we get to, I spy every now and then.
But anyway, Dewey, they went golfing yesterday. They got 24-hour rule. He said, we said we are going to enjoy this AFC South Championship. They went out. They had a good time. They played golf, and now they're refocusing on getting ready for the Buffalo Bills. It was a terrific insight into what he does on a Monday. He goes, I was in the sauna with Devin this morning, and we were talking about this matchup coming up on Sunday, and it's number one rush defense against number one rush offense, basically. So
number one running back.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So we got that going on. So
advantage number one rush defense historically. The number one running back when facing the number one rush defense in the playoffs is well below that player's statistical average. There have been some outliers: Eric Dickerson, Emmitt Smith, Derrick Henry, all shredded number one defenses. But overall, it tilts heavily in favor of the defense.
Yeah, I think that was from last year too. My comments.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so what do we got?
100%. All right, so.
Juicy. This is juicy.
We've done a post game stream show on the TV side for years. After the game, I'm on the field.
I gotcha.
And we espouse, and it's of the
stream
moment.
weaving. I think they call it
right here.
And
stream weavers.
And so we've had some where they've played terribly. Okay, and the Jags have been awful, and I tell them they were awful.
Okay.
And so for those who. Many athletes will tell you that they never, ever pay attention.
Okay.
They're liars.
Big,
I think,
big cat.
I do say this. I think that was easier for the athletes when it was just TV and newspaper.
Oh, yeah, easy.
But now with the social media, they're all on the social media.
It's all right here.
So they're, hey, did you see what this dude and Poughkeepsie said? So what do we got?
So we got
It's funny.
We got Eric Armstead.
Okay.
Getting a hold of. He put together a whole
montage. Yeah, it's like different clips of things. He kept what the kids call receipts.
Yes, receipts. Right. He kept receipts. Okay. And leading off with the receipts.
Well, you're the only video. But it was a bunch of screenshots of what people were saying about it.
But I stand by everything that I said 1 year ago. Go ahead.
It was disappointing.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
This is Bryce Pop.
Hold on.
This is Jerry Porter. This is Aaron Ross. Hi, Eric. Take a seat next to the guys who took the money to go on vacation in the Sunshine State. What is that? I mean, what are we doing? Eric Armstead, welcome to the club. This is Hugh Douglas. This is Bryce Pop.
Yeah,
and that's how he was last year.
100%.
And
right.
And if he didn't want to say, they got me stuck on the edge, I don't want to play it was what it was.
Yeah.
And so, but he's had a very good year this year.
All right.
Obviously.
This is the last picture in the post is him going like, shh, like telling everybody to be quiet.
Yeah, that's funny.
Which I believe Eric Armstead, I think, isn't he on here on the radio station?
Yes. Yeah, I think he's on Helmets and Heels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Helmets and Heels.
Helmets and Heels, you have 100% permission to play that and go over it with them if you would like. That's fine with me. It doesn't matter to me. Listen, again, if our yelling and screaming can inspire this football team, so be it. And if we call them out and they play better, God bless them. That's all we want. So, but yeah, so much to my surprise when I walk in, of course, everybody's flooding me with this. It's on the gram, right?
It's on the gram.
I don't have the gram.
People were flooding my DMs with it. They're like, oh, y'all got to show this today.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I got no problem with it. Like I said, I stand by what I said a year ago. I mean,
last year he was definitely he made a lot of money.
I'm happy that he had a great year, and I'm happy he's playing inside, and I'm happy the Jags figured it out. It shouldn't take a numbnut like myself.
I don't think that you inspired him at all. I think he got better to same things Dewey told you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of look how that guy Ryan Nielsen. It was almost like he was like a plant, like a mold to do the dumbest things possible.
For real, like
he fattened them all up. They got slow. It was terrible. They're so much better.
All right, before we go to break, our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day is brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jaguars, the Gators, the PGA Tour, the Tampa Bay Rays. You name it, they got it. And listen, go to DreamFindersHomes.com if you're a first-time home builder. There are unbelievable interest rate packages now here in 2026, and you can build them in the best locations, 15 of them.
15 of them things.
Oh, yes, just like
Taylor Swift's exes.
Sorry, Travis.
No, we're not.
Okay. Dreamfinders Homes poll question. DreamfindersHomes.com, by the way, for all your information. Early in the week, what are your thoughts about the Jags hosting Buffalo this Sunday?
Okay.
What are your thoughts? Jags hosting Buffalo Sunday. Dan Hickens' mantra, winner goes to the Super Bowl. Winner of this one will go to the Super Bowl. Don't like the draw. It's Trevor's time. Number one rush D versus number one running back. What are your thoughts? What one sticks out to you more? Winner of the Super Bowl, don't like the draw. It's Trevor's time. Number one rush D versus number one running back. I keep wanting to call him Dalvin James Cook.
I think Jeff and I are going to have the same one.
Okay.
We're going to answer the same.
I like that. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's Trevor's time.
Trevor's time, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially because of the matchup with Josh Allen, right?
Okay.
That'll be a spicy. Everything becomes so much more fun when you're alive in the important time.
Right.
Just watching shows and pregame.
And your quarterback balling.
Yeah.
He let people squat him.
Yeah.
He got a grill. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Trevor's time, baby.
Okay, I like that. That's a good point. Well, the fans agree. 53% think it's Trevor's time. 17.4 and 17.4 tie, winner of the Super Bowl, number one rush D versus number one running back Cook. Don't like the draw, only 11.9%, which is nice to see. So that's a good thing. And you can vote for a couple more hours at 1010XL. Still hacked, still out. But that's okay because the Jags have not lost since November 23rd when I got hacked.
They're saying Lauren Brooks recently got hacked.
She got hacked. I saw it. Yeah, she got hacked. She got a Tesla. That's what I saw. So she's on the outs looking in too. I don't know if it's a competitor of 1010 out to get us all one by one. I don't know what's going on, but I am. The Googans ask me whenever I walk to the game, "Are you on Twitter yet?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not there yet." I'm efforting and I'm trying, and I send them notes, and they send me a note every day back saying, "Sorry, sucker. Don't call us. We'll call you." That's basically what it says. It says, "Sorry, sucker." SUCK.
I don't believe that that's the official.
Sorry,
X response.
sucker.
That's
don't call us.
Wow.
We'll call you Elon.
Yeah, that's probably a little too harsh.
I find it incredible that and I'm assuming this
That'd be
is
fixed by now. That's fair.
$1 billion industry.
That you can't
get a
out
person.
this guy.
You can't find one person to talk to.
Or you should have to go in and transcribe all the and copy whatever, get them on a new one, and get yours back. That's ridiculous. And maybe you got to change your handle, but you get to keep everything that was in there, I guess. I don't know. Just another reason I'm glad I'm not on Twitter.
We got a lot to do. A lot of things going on in the sports world.
Oh, you bet there are.
And we'll do it all in the 10-minute drill. Well, we can't. We don't have enough time. 10 minutes isn't
We'll do
enough
some
time.
of it in the 10-minute drill, and we'll leave some to do later.
Yeah.
Like my favorite candy as a kid, now and laters.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll use some now. We'll save some.
Do we?
All right, it's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. 10-minute drill next.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
You never know how a game will turn out and how it can be a great game. I was at work last night, and the only reason why I had on the FCS National Championship game between Montana State, the Cats, the Bobcats, and Illinois State, and I saw an ending that'll stand out forever, man. Illinois State tied the game on a 3rd and 9 with 5 to go. Montana State blocked Illinois' 37-yard field goal attempt to win the game, picked it up and returned it to the other 45-yard line. Then Montana State snapped the ball over their quarterback's head, lost 20 yards. That was like a comedy of errors. We go to overtime. Illinois State scores first, but then has their extra point blocked, and then on 4th and 10, Montana State throws the ball to Taco. Taco catches it, and the Cats make the kick, and they're national champions. What a game!
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Some people just can't get enough football.
Could we cut to the chase?
It's the Terminix Kickoff Show, live from Tailgaters Parking, 5 hours before kickoff. Presented by Campione Law and American Electrical Contracting on 1010XL.
Hey, gang, Hickey here for my friends at Action Garage Door. If your garage door wakes up the family or slows things down when you're already running late, man, here's what you do. Upgrade to a quiet, smart opener from Action Garage Door Services. I did mine, almost 2 months ago, and I got to tell you, it's fantastic. 1, you can operate it from your phone. 2, you don't hear a thing. It is so quiet. It is smooth. It is perfect. And now is the time to act. You can lock in current pricing before earlier updates, make no payments for 6 months. And by the way, when you go to GarageDoor911.com and you click on Action Garage Door, you go to the promo code, you enter 1010XL, they'll take $50 off. Boom, just like that. They'll do that for you, no problem. So it's GarageDoor911.com. Take care of your garage door, Action Garage Door. Premium parts, premium people, premium service, nobody better. Action Garage Door.
When the unexpected happens, you shouldn't have to face it alone. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, we're here to fight for you. Whether it's an auto accident or a slip and fall, our Jacksonville team takes care of every detail, from investigating the incident to securing multi-million-dollar verdicts, so you can focus on getting better. And remember, you don't pay a dime unless we win your case. Our commitment is 24/7, bringing you the real support from real people who really care. Campione Law, your dedicated partners in justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Learn everything you need to know about the Jaguars on Duval Rundown. I'm Hayes Carlyon. Join me each Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:04. You can find Duval Rundown on all the social channels of 1010XL.
Driven by Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% and homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Baloo here for Spunez Vision. Why Spunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Spunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Spunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Spunez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SpunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Have you ever dreamed of owning a handcrafted cabin tucked into a 1,000-acre regenerative farm? Well, now you can. This is Frank Frangie for the farm in Okefenokee, just an hour north of Jacksonville in Folkston. With only 250 cabins at full build-out, it's a rare chance to live off-grid, but not alone, in a community grounded in nature, food, and purpose. The amenities include a 2,300-acre hunting lease. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
Are you searching for a career in the HVAC industry? Florida Home AC is looking for an A-team, full-time positions for qualified individuals to train for HVAC service technicians, install mechanics, and sales consultants. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com and click on careers to find out more. We're talking great compensation, a 5-day work week, no downtime in the off-season, and a company-provided vehicle. Check it all out at FloridaHomeAC.com/career. That's FloridaHomeAC.com/career. Equal opportunity employer.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296. Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429. Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
Yeah! Yeah! Sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, like hand out a prize pack. What are we razzle-dazzling them with today?
I got a free oil change at 4.7-star customer rated Valvoline Instant Oil Change. All you got to do is hit me up at the end of the 10-minute drill. I'll let you boy.
I'm due for an oil change.
There is a...
I'm going to hit you up. Can you give me one? Okay.
We got to look at it in the break. Radio, it won't work on radio. But I saw it, and it's up our alley. And it's this comic, and he's got like 8 songs. And he tells you the misheard lyric. And then you hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrific.
Yeah.
And it's like, he says it plants in your brain, and then you hear him sing it.
Well, we could do it. It would just take some work on ET. He'd have to get to work on pulling the songs, per se.
It's tough.
Huh.
Looks like DJ Lagway won't go. I don't think he's going to FSU now that the kid from Auburn is going to FSU.
Oh, is he? That's smart, FSU. Reach into that bin that's produced nothing but quarterback disappointment for your next guy. Auburn is like
kid, Ashton Daniels, who was at Stanford.
Okay.
And Auburn last year, and he definitely is more of a fit, but his numbers are not that impressive, quite honestly.
Look, Florida's one to talk. They're going to go with Philo like he's the second coming of Haynes King. And
Sure.
he's just to back up at Georgia Tech is what they've done.
Well,
we're yawning right now.
We're Florida Tech right now.
Yeah, we got an offensive lineman.
Yeah, and a receiver.
A receiver also.
Yeah.
Because when I think
another possible offensive lineman.
And we're getting a bunch of, like, coming out of high school 2-star guys.
Well,
in the portal. Whatever. I'll trust their – whoever Billy Boy got, wasn't good enough, or he couldn't coach him good enough.
Right.
And there is going to be a point where you're not talking about the Trey Wilsons and this guy and that guy that are leaving. When you look at the 15 they made sure they kept, and that's a pretty sturdy nucleus to build around.
Wait, but Ashton Daniels is, I guess, going
FSU's
to
next
FSU.
quarterback. Okay. I didn't want Lagway to go there. I wish him well wherever he goes. It's kind of like Trey Young.
He played at Stanford in 22, 23, and 24. His best year, he threw for 2,200 yards with 11 touchdowns, 8 picks. The year after that, he threw 10 touchdowns.
Mike
and 12
Norvell's
picks.
terrible. I mean, he's just awful. And shame on FSU for purporting to play big boy football and hiring a guy before Napier and watching Napier basically do as good or the same and then letting Florida – and you still got your guy.
Yeah.
He's terrible. He lucked into Jordan Travis. He lucked into a couple of Grand Slam defensive players in the portal.
But I saw
He's
this –
not a good coach.
I saw this picture yesterday on social media of DJ Lagway dapping up Mike Norvell.
Yeah.
And I could only the disgust in me. And I trust FSU fan kind of felt somewhat similar. I mean, I don't know.
It's like a dirty deal.
It's dirty.
It's a dirty deal.
It's disgusting.
His former head.
He said, quote, I got a deep hatred for Florida State. Quote, end quote, from DJ Lagway.
What, like game week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a deep hatred for Florida State. Hey, what the hell are we doing?
He played for a head coach that before the ink was dry was at Georgia practice.
Go to Virginia.
It's the new
Go
deal.
to Louisville. Go home to Baylor. Do not go to rivals, man. It ain't cool.
Yeah, that opinion is no longer.
And
that's not the acting opinion anymore,
I guess
Dan.
not.
That's not the standard.
And I know some Florida. Oh, I hope he goes there. No, it's just not. It doesn't.
I don't want him to go
right.
there. I'd like to be able to halfway root for the kid.
Yeah,
I don't begrudge. That guy stepped into a miserable situation with the most incompetent coach in maybe all of D1 Power 5
Shannon
football.
Snell, who's a great Gator, the pit master, said, if y'all didn't think he and his, quote, advisory team was all about the money, I got a story for you. So I don't know if he told the story, but
probably has something. He was associated with Sonny's there for a while. It could have something to do with that. Who
knows? But
they are all about. That's not DJ Lagway exclusive. Yeah. They're all about the money. It's all they care about. Every Gator in the portal is a money hog.
Yeah.
Every player in the portal. No one is going for more play. Used to transfer for playing time, right? That's when you hit the transfer, because you wanted to play. And boy, we got 3 All-Stars here. I'm not going to be able to play. Not anymore. Can you pay me $50,000? And by the way, in that setup, in your 19, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? It's college football. It's not pledging your family honor. You're not in a war with the Hatfields and McCoys. You're playing football on Saturday. Everybody's getting rich. They'll pay me $75. You're paying me $15. I'm going to UTEP.
Gang, we got a problem for Sunday at 1 o'clock.
What do you mean?
We got a little problem.
I got no problems at all.
We got one problem.
What the problem is?
Brad Allen.
Okay.
Brad Allen.
Brad Allen is the referee. Let's come back on the other side and
Brad Allen
delve
is the
deeper.
ref.
I got some. I can counterpoint some of what you said.
Okay.
So, but overall, if he's wearing a striped shirt, I hate to see him on Sunday.
Well, I don't know if you know, but he just did the Bucs Panthers.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a little bit of hijinks late.
Folks are telling me that's the worst officiating game of the year.
He's also 1 year was so bad during the year. He was there in that whole fiasco for the Detroit-Dallas game.
Wonderful.
And,
the tight end eligible one?
Yeah, and he was banned from officiating the playoffs that
That's
year.
when they banned me. So I took my half watered down drink and I threw it in their fat face.
6'4",
641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. E?
Get you an oil change at the 4.7-star customer-rated Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Right now, holla at your boy 904-641-1010.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group for the insured.
It's the Happy Renewal Year sale at Renewal by Anderson. Buy one, get one, 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires January 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Frank Frangie here, and Big Chief Tire makes it easier than ever to get the tires you need with the Big Chief credit card. No annual fee, low monthly payments, and great promotional financing. Plus, you get free flat repairs and rotations, and right now, $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. I love how simple they make everything. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com to apply for the credit card and get the tires you need today. That's Big Chief Tire.
There's no doubt that we were in good hands when our son's shoulder and hip issues were diagnosed quickly by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. No matter what your orthopedic issue is, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialists take a look. You'll be glad you did.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Jacksonville, you voted, and Baker Glass came out on top. The Bold City Best Awards are all about locals choosing their favorites, and you picked them for Best Auto Glass and Best Glass and Mirror Service.
I'm back with Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Hey, Hicken here. Leave all the 2025 dirt and celebrate the new year with our friends from Zero Res. Carpets, tile, hardwood, LVP, area rugs, upholstery. Basically every surface in your home can be Zero Resified. Time to call the cleaner pros at Zero Res, and don't forget about your air ducts. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with more than 8,000 reviews. Bring in the new year with 20% off carpet and upholstery cleaning, plus take $100 off your air duct cleaning when you mention 1010XL. 287-5727 or book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com.
Hi, folks. It's Frank Frangie. Did you know that individuals over age 60 have great results on Awaken 180? See how you could drop weight and get off your medications in just 3 months with Awaken 180's Golden Program. Visit Awaken180weightloss.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Welcome back to the show. The countdown is on to Buffalo. Jags, Bills. So many great storylines. But yeah, Ryan Nielsen is on the staff in Buffalo. And, yeah, Jags will be
Liam Cohen said yesterday, yeah, we noticed we're an underdog at home.
Well, good. Give him,
There's his chip.
It's easy. If you look at the Bills' schedule, and it's easy to see the path to victory. They haven't lost a ton of games. The Bills win 11-5. Okay, they lost to New England.
Mm-hmm.
Their leading rusher that day, Josh Allen. They lost to the Falcons. James Cook, under 187 yards. They lost at Miami. James Cook, under 153 yards. They lost to the Eagles. James Cook, under 174 yards. He averaged 100 a game. So these are a bunch of games under 100. Shows you how he goes when he explodes. Now,
Buffalo is very good at running the ball.
That's right.
So they're not going to not try to run.
That's right.
But we've been very good at stopping the run. Nobody has gone over what? Nobody.
74.
And Taylor had 74 and 71.
Yeah.
And everybody else was under 65.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
And now part of it is the Jags are a good team. They get teams behind the scoreboard, and they have to throw more maybe. But, yeah, nonetheless, here's another thing. The Bills, to beat you, they have to outscore you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's how they win. In their losses, okay, this is a team, by the way, the Bills, who scored 41 against the Ravens.
Right.
They scored 40 against the Panthers. They scored 28 in a win over Kansas City. They scored 44 against Tampa Bay. They scored 35 against New England. But in their losses, like I said, they beat you by outscoring you. They only got 20 against New England in a loss. They only got 14 in Atlanta. They only got 13 at Miami. They only got 19 at Houston. By the way, there's something else in common here. A lot of ats before I say that.
Well, the other thing is, and I'll take this one step further because that's what we do.
And 12 against the Eagles only.
If you go look at those games, they were missing their tight ends. When their tight ends play, they score a lot of points.
Well, and
that plays it. The Jags, I think, were 19th against tight ends this year, which is better.
But it's always been a heel.
But you're talking about
That's a good
Kincaid
point.
and
Yeah.
Knox. Those are two guys who, because their receivers are just okay. I mean, obviously.
Oh, if that.
If that.
I mean,
So-
when you get a late season spark from Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
I mean, he was their best receiver the last couple of weeks.
Did you happen to watch what NFL game, fellas, had Fowler with the play-by-play the other night?
Well, it was one of the night games.
It was the Saturday game.
Was it Carolina and...
It was Fowler, Orlovsky, and Lou Riddick.
It was either the Carolina-Tampa or it was the night game, which was Seattle and San Francisco.
No, I can't remember.
Okay.
Anyway. I
think it was the Tampa game. I want to say they had Baker.
Yes.
Yeah.
As I was watching that game.
Okay.
It's one of the few times I thought, this booth ain't working.
Oh.
And I'll tell you what.
They don't use it a ton. They get 2 or 3 a year.
Yeah.
For NFL.
It feels like, and again, I'm watching this game just as a fan, nothing at stake. And I thought, and Fowler is fine. He's okay. But I always thought he was just
okay. Which is
He's
actually fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
Right,
Doesn't
just in the middle.
You know me. My guy who is nails on a chalkboard is Joe Tessitore.
And you've infused some of that into me.
Yeah. I just can't. I can't do it. But anyway, so I'm watching.
The guys who over-emote get on my nerves.
Well,
like when they're theatrical about it. And
Lou,
that's what
and maybe it was maybe it's two guys who want to talk a lot. Maybe it's two guys who both played the game. Maybe it's two guys, one's on offense, one's on defense. But those two tried to play I can top you with jargon that yours truly was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
We're use the 3XZ rag here.
Oh, my God, man.
Yeah, but you come with a blast concept.
And I kind of want Fowler to go, layman's terms, please.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't notice that. Probably because I understood.
But what was interesting was the next day I saw a lot of fallout.
Okay.
So I wasn't alone in my thinking.
Yeah, fair. I didn't notice, but we were busy. We had
Yeah.
a little one running around.
So I thought that was interesting. And so I don't think it worked. I don't think it works. And I listen, I watched Orlovsky do college games for a while. He was fine by himself. And I think Lou Riddick is fine by himself. I think the two of them together in a 3-man booth is a disaster.
I've never understood, and now I do now after the fact, but all along it just feels like Herbstreit should have stayed with Fowler in the pro booth. I mean, who are we kidding? They're the number one college team.
Yeah.
And they both do pro games, but they don't do them together? Why wouldn't you take advantage of that built-in, timing and chemistry?
The playoffs are are games that stand out in your memory banks, right?
Okay.
The NFL playoffs.
For sure.
And
I think all of us that have a favorite, if you have a favorite team, I'm guessing probably your strongest memories are playoffs.
And if you've watched the Jaguars like we have for all 31 years, I can go back and tell you something from every playoff game, all 16 of them.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
We've played 16 playoff games.
A bunch of somethings.
We've won 8. We've lost 8.
What are we, 4-1 at home? 5-1 at home? We got the one loss to the Titans. That's it.
Yeah, we revisited last night the 30-27 win over Buffalo.
Buffalo.
It was really Tony's coming out party.
Yeah.
It was
that was the Bruce Smith joint?
Yeah.
Bruce Smith joint. And Natron Means 175 on the ground. Mike Hollis hit the upright, I believe, on the field goal, 30-27. Same score as the Denver game. You can go on and on. But I like to revisit, and I saw one, and I forgot about this one. 2003, this isn't the Jags, by the way, but again, once I saw it, it starts to click in my head.
This is
Okay. Giants, Niners.
Okay.
At the stick. Okay. Giants, Kerry Collins, quarterback. Niners, Jeff Garcia. With T.O. Tumors on the Giants.
Okay.
He has, let me turn this back down. We were looking at something. Giants take a 38-14 lead. Let me see when it is. 38-14 with 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Is that game over? 38-14.
Yeah, you would think.
All right, well, here come the Niners. They score with
a J.J. Stokes sighting.
Oh.
You didn't.
I'm just kidding.
It's a good call. T.O. had a game.
Yeah.
He gets in 38-20. We go for 2, 38-22. 2 minutes to go in the third. Start of the fourth, we get another 38-28. We go for 2. We get it 38-30. Just like that. Now you got a whole quarter left, and you're like, holy crap.
Yeah, now it's a game.
Giants, 38-33. Niners kick a field goal. They get the ball. Minute and a half to go. Jessica Simpson's ex,
Eric Johnson,
stumbling, bumbling down the sidelines to about the 20. Niners are going to score the go-ahead touchdown. Here's Garcia running, 122. He's at the 15. He's put down at the 12. They take a lead with a minute to go, 39-38. Kick the ball back to the Giants. Now, look, it was 38-14 with 4 minutes to go in the third. Now the Niners have come all the way back to take a 39-38 lead, right? But this is where you're going to remember this game, Pross. So,
this is the they throw, it's the interference.
Yeah. So the Giants hit a play. They get down the field. They're going to win it with a field goal. No problem here. 8 seconds left. We throw a little out to Toomer. The ball's at the 23. We line up for the winning field goal. It's, I don't even know who the kicker is.
A missed snap.
I don't think it's Barr, right? So our long snapper, bad snap. Holder picks it up, rolls out, launches it high in the air, and Niner guy pulls him down.
Yeah.
PI pulls him down at the 2. However, and this is what I don't understand, illegal man downfield. Wouldn't those offset and you replay the down?
You would think.
No, game over.
Did they call the pass interference? They actually called it?
Oh, maybe they did.
I don't think they called it. That was
That's
part
what
of the
they did.
controversy. Yeah.
I mean, he lobs it up. The big man's out there.
Yeah, and the guy ran
the guy
into it.
Grabs and rips him down.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's right. He didn't call it. That's what it was. He didn't call the PI. Giants lose.
I thought when you
Niners
started the story, because you talked about playoff memories, but then I remembered it would have been a different year because it would have been like 98. I was out, but I was thinking of the Niners playoff game where T.O. dropped like 5 balls.
Yeah.
He finally caught the game winner in the end zone.
Against Green Bay?
Started crying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Gators.
Jerry Rice, by the way, it's funny you bring that up. Jerry Rice in that game on that drive caught only one pass that day. It was like the Jerry Rice handing off to T.O. game.
Yeah.
But when Jerry caught it, he fumbled, and they missed it. And if they had instant replay, it would have been a fumble. They didn't. And they kept the ball, and Steve Young threw a winning touchdown to T.O. But he clearly fumbled.
Yeah.
And Madden and Summer are like, fumble. It's a fumble. I don't know how he missed it.
I was out in, I'm pretty sure that was the year I was out in Tempe for this. You want to talk about a broadcasting nightmare? Huh? Broadcasting nightmare. And by the way, this is in the thick of Florida, Florida State, Tennessee, all being good.
Okay.
And this is like 97, 98. This is the thick of it all. And working here at, First Coast News in Jacksonville, FLA, sent to cover FSU in the national title game against Tennessee. Yeah. I mean, who wants that assignment? You're a Gator grad, family back home, and you got to go cover Florida State, Tennessee for the national title. Oh, it's like digging ditches that week. I actually got sicker than a dog. Remember that hick about died out there in Phoenix?
Yeah.
Son of a so-and-so. All right.
I think Kaminsky had to take care of you.
He did. And if Gunner's taking care of you, you're really sick.
Yeah.
Kaminsky ain't trifling with no one if it's like.
Get up.
Yeah, right. Not like I got a headache. Can you do this? No, I was going to the ER. That kind of good stuff.
All right. Take a break. Keep it rolling. This is The Drill, 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. With the division title and a postseason game at the bank.
So many people contributed to this. So many.
It's playoff football in Duval.
This is a special group.
Jaguars, Bills.
This work's just getting started now, man.
Sunday at 1 on Duval's home of the Jaguars. 1010 XL.
There's only 1, 2, 3.
Lucas Tree Service is a certified arborist and a local family-owned business with over 45 years of experience. They specialize in tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for both residential and commercial properties. Get prepared for storm season and receive top-notch customer service from Lucas Tree Service, 904-241-3533. Online at lucastreeservice.com.
Hey, leave all the 2025 dirt and celebrate the new year with our friends from Zero Res. Carpets, tile, hardwood, LVP, area rugs, upholstery. Man, every surface in your home can be Zero Resified. Time to call the cleaning pros at Zero Res. And don't forget about your air ducts. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with more than 8,000 reviews. Bring in the new year with 20% off carpet and upholstery cleaning. 20%. Plus, take $100 off your air duct cleaning when you mention the 1010XL special. What you do, book it today, 287-5727, 287-5727, or book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. That's ZeroResJacksonville.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
John Osher knows Jacksonville football like Jack's Beach knows the ocean.
It makes two of us.
Wednesdays from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Served up by Twin Peaks, home of the 29-degree draft on 1010XL.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to floridahomeac.com/careers to find out more.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right. Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatcierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality product and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Next time you head into a Gate convenience store, look for Form Energy Drink, designed to provide energy, hydration, and focus, straight from Dana White and AB, celebrating those who embrace grit, discipline, and resilience in their everyday lives. Check out Form Energy at a Gate convenience store.
Hey, David again here with Royal Pet Services. It's that time of year when rodents start making their way into our homes. Layson, tell them what they need to get in.
A quarter-size hole.
That's right. That's all they need. Hey, tell them where to go for a free attic and exterior inspection.
Visit RoyalPetServices.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, so, Snoop brings a different style. I kind of dig Snoop. He's funny. They used him during the summer, one of the Olympic Games, I think.
I think he's coming back, too.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
They paid him a boatload of money, though. I mean, he just
on his job.
Yeah. But anyway, here's Snoop last night with Reggie Miller on whoever's doing NBA these days, Peacock or whatever. But
It was Peacock.
Is this the Kerr ejection or is this the I don't like the way the game's being played stuff? This is Steve Kerr getting ejected. Oh, sorry. Stand by. Steve Kerr ejected.
Peacock Tuesday night doubleheader is fantastic. Had 2 great matchups on last night, including the Knicks Pistons in the opener.
Yeah.
Back him up, GP, back him up, Steve banging, fire on him.
He's already gone.
Steve banging Inglewood right now. Inglewood, get him, Steve. You in Inglewood, Steve? The Arizona Wildcat that came out and look at it.
I was watching.
All right, so there's that.
That's by the way, that's good sports knowledge for Snoop.
He knows.
There's not a lot of people know Steve
game.
Kerr played in
Yeah.
Arizona. That's
Yeah.
fair. No, a lot of NBA sports fans don't know. They can
Correct.
tell you played for the Bulls.
Right.
But yeah, you're going second level, and then you go third level when you know Steve Kerr's like family story. That's
Okay,
where you're third level.
Right. So then later on,
that might even be second, and Arizona's third.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Later on, just the way the game's being played, he starts talking.
Oh, this is a great mismatch right here. Get the ball up and go down. Go down. Go down.
Go pass.
They don't play the way I played in the 80s. You're supposed to go down and set up. Post up. Come on, big fella. You're 7 feet tall. Go in the paint. Look at this, man. This is what basketball has become.
Yes. Welcome.
So anyway, I just
He's
thought
right, though.
He's right, and he's very good at it. So I'm sure they'll have him on again.
ET, I'm going to set the table here for a pop quiz.
Oh, I love a pop quiz.
You believe in your war? You endorse war for baseball?
What is it good for?
As an all-time ranking of the
Absolutely nothing.
history?
Yeah,
Do you?
Sure.
Right. And I think if you look at baseball war, right, it's Babe Ruth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Babe Ruth is I'm looking at baseball war. The best players all time: Babe Ruth, Walter Johnson, Cy Young, Barry Bonds, Willie Mays, Ty Cobb, Hank Aaron. So yeah, pretty legitimate list.
Okay.
I would say that the NBA has its version of war. It's called PER. I think it's a player efficiency rating.
Okay.
And it too, it matches up as pretty accurate. If you looked at the PER leaders right now, you're going to find the big boys, the best players in the league in many cases. Yet, I don't know if this is a Shazam. I don't know what to make of this. War in baseball is an accumulation of your all-time war, your all-time. PER is an average of your yearly ranking.
All right.
And currently, the PER leader in the NBA is Nikola Jokic. He currently has the highest in-season PER that has ever existed in the history of basketball.
Shout out, Jokic.
And I'll take it one step further. Nikola Jokic now in his career is the only player who has a higher WAR per than Michael Jordan. I mean, have we seen a unseating of the GOAT and we didn't even know it? ET5, the band. Give me the pop quiz music, please.
I'm going to answer that question you just asked
Okay.
with a no, an emphatic
I got
no,
you. Sure.
but-
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
But I do have in front of me the top 10 in career WAR for NBA. I'm going to call it WAR because that's what we know it as. And again, this is an average of guys in their peak. It's not like you don't total it. So there might be a name or two. In fact, there are 5 active players in the top 10.
I'm going to go Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain.
He's number 7, 26.16.
Obviously, we got to go Jordan, right?
Jordan is number 2 behind Jokic. The Joker has the highest career WAR in the NBA, 28.83. Jordan at 27.94. You also got Wilt Chamberlain. There are 4 other active players. So
LeBron James.
LeBron James, number 3 at 26.82. 3 other active players in
Would Luka
there.
be up there, E?
Luka's number 9. Not going to let you talk me out of it. 25.6. We're 2 more active players. One of these recognized as one of the best players in the game. The other will surprise you.
What about SGA?
Not yet.
No,
he's 17th though. But not yet.
He's talking about Giannis.
Giannis is number 8, right? Makes sense. He's been a very well. Now, the
good.
guy number 4 all time will surprise you. You will not consider him to be of the ilk of these other players.
Must be the cat.
You talking about Karl Anthony Towns? Yeah.
Must be the big cat.
You got right neighborhood, wrong street to a degree.
Big man, not KD.
No, same big man, same college as Cat.
Kentucky guy, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. Yeah. Number 4.
How many am I missing?
We're missing, let's see, 2. You're missing 3. We'll play clue for number 10.
How about?
I could claim to be a big fan of number 10, even though no one's seen him play in 50 years.
Okay.
Who would that be?
So former
Like who?
Hawk.
Yes, that's right. Probably.
That's
Bob Pettit,
Oh, okay.
St. Louis Hawks.
And nobody gets that but me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
context
I
clue.
was gonna
Nobody
say
gives
me.
clues like that but me. We're gonna go Orlovsky and who's the guy?
Riddick.
Riddick.
I'm better.
What a clue! That was
No,
the best clue ever. Oh, what an answer! All right, 2 more.
What about the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Number 14 all time. I
Okay.
think he probably played too long. He dumbed down his average at the end.
Okay.
You know,
I'm just thinking of guys who.
that's what's impressive about Jordan is that Jokic's number will come back down as he ages. You know, this is an average of your purge every year,
Yeah.
so he'll probably fall back below Jordan at some point.
What
but
about
right
Kobe?
now, he's,
Kobe
Bean Bryant. He's no, he's down the list.
Okay.
Kobe's way down the list.
Okay.
Steph Curry's only 25th.
All right. What about the daddy?
Yeah, Shaq. Shaq is number 5.
Diesel.
Number 5, and then number 6 is he was a really good player, number 1 overall pick. You have met and interviewed this guy in person, but not in an NBA arena.
So it's not Allen Iverson. Number 1
You have
overall
met and
pick.
interviewed this person. I'm pretty sure you did, but not in an NBA setting. Number 1 overall pick. How many number 1 overall NBA picks have you talked to in your lifetime? Not many. You got to get this one. I'm pretty sure you did. This was, I think, before we joined forces from a broadcasting collaborative effort. But I'm pretty sure you did a story on this guy when he was working for a different enterprise and not the NBA. I'm really confusing him now. Did you not go up to the old naval station there and do something with David Robinson? Or
Oh,
no?
me and David Robinson were big
Did you?
brothers together.
Didn't you do something with David
Yeah,
Robinson?
I've done big
David Robinson is the other answer.
And me and David Robinson were in the Big Brothers program together.
But
That's
you
what-
met him, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, so when you
But I don't think I interviewed. Well, I maybe did. I don't remember.
it wasn't
I know
on
this.
the sub was a different story then. That wasn't you that did the sub story, or maybe you did. He doesn't know.
I don't remember. I'll tell you this. We were at a Christmas party together. What
and
a
David
great,
Robinson.
great guy. I mean, just
Yeah,
an
yeah, for
unbelievable good person.
It's cool when you meet somebody who's awesome and they're like that. Like my guy like that, Jerry Rice. Peak of his fame and popularity. We did like a quarterback club thing at Amelia, and he won some award, and I was his handler. And so we hung, and he could not have been any nicer.
My guy is Larry Fitzgerald.
It's another one.
My goodness.
Same vibe.
Yes.
Good dude.
All right, it's halftime here on the show. It's Catlin
Already?
Truck
What a
Accessories.
just flying by.
Well, you
I've
know.
got much more to
Yeah.
offer.
We will get out of NBA all-time war. Maybe talk Jags football a little bit when we come back. Got a playoff game this week.
Yeah.
That and more when we return.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Game day doesn't end after the game. It's not complete without the window world of Northeast Florida fifth quarter with hacker Leon and Coach Gerald Ingram. Flavored by Hurricane Grill and Wings and Apex Roofing and Contracting on 1010XL.
Finding the right plumber to reline your cast iron pipes doesn't have to be a stressful experience. When you hire Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, you can rest assured you're getting the best in the industry. At Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, we're so confident in our work that we encourage you to get multiple estimates. Look at each company's reviews and check the scope of their pipelining work to make sure it's what you're expecting. But at the end of the day, make the superior choice. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Request a free estimate at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
Whether you're undertaking a major home renovation or just a simple repair request, American Electrical is your 5-star Jacksonville-based electrician to get the work done right. Experienced design building department working seamlessly with their electrical contracting department to help you create beautiful lighting spaces and electrical plans that make your house flow. And remember, with American Electrical, it's wired right at a fair price. Call American Electric at 737-7770. Look for that red, white, and blue eagle on the side of their truck, and you'll know it's American Electrical.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Your home is your sanctuary where memories are made. Jack's homeowners trust Superior Fence and Rail to make their home feel safe, secure, and complete. Imagine a classic wood fence for privacy, sturdy aluminum to protect your pets, or a modern vinyl design that boosts curb appeal. Every fence is built with precision and pride, standing strong in every season.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Hey, it's Angela and Brian Wall. How many companies do you know in this day and age that actually want their potential customers to call their competition and get quotes from them?
That's what WindoWorld wants you to do. WindoWorld knows there are other window companies out there, but we also know those other guys. When compared to WindoWorld, they can't offer you the quality at the price that WindoWorld can.
And with WindoWorld, you get the absolute best guarantee there is in the window replacement business.
If anything goes wrong with your new WindoWorld windows, 5 years from now, 10, 15, 50, WindoWorld and I will be there to fix it for you. You get peace of mind with WindoWorld, and to top it off, WindoWorld windows increase the value of your home. So look what you get with WindoWorld. Quality windows, low price, the best guarantee in the business, energy savings, and an increase in the value of your home. A win-win for you.
Call WindoWorld today and get your free in-home estimate or see them online at WindoWorldNEFlorida.com.
WindoWorld, simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Hall & Sons Plumbing. Jag head coach Liam Cohen looks for this week's prep to turn up a level.
It just gets upticked a little bit, right? It's just the ever-evolving standard.
Trevor Lawrence lit up Tennessee with 3 TDs. It led to the Jags winning the AFC South. He was nominated for the second time for the FedEx NFL Player of the Week. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:04 and it's 52 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
The minute heads into the entertainment world. It's now made People magazine. Natasha is our fan because asking for an autograph would be too boring. She went viral for posting a video with Trevor Lawrence. She back squats him while at a bar. The video shared on TikTok shows Natasha with the quarterback across her shoulders, bending her knees 90 degrees into a squat. Quote, when you run into Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback for the Jags, at a bar and asked to squat him. Dream come true, she wrote in her caption. And that is your Duval Minute. Maybe nothing is close to a Duval Minute as that one, brought to you by our friends at Lift Power, also Duval. Lift Power, always on the look for experienced lift, truck, and dock and door technicians. Lift Power's benefits, 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Lift Power, always voted one of the best places to work in Jacksonville year in, year out. Why? It's rapidly growing. It's been around for 50-plus years. It's family-owned and operated. They treat you like a family member there. You are looking for a new opportunity to learn more at liftpower.com, liftpower.com.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's AI, that Trevor video. They thought it was AI with the grills. And that's Steezy Trev. He's here. If you want to squat him, just ask nicely. And I suppose he'll cooperate. The boys put the 24-hour rule in place, and well, they should. What a season, 13-4 home field against the Bills. If you can, if you can stand to resist the temptation of profit, and hold on to those tickets and give us a loud, proud home field advantage. One thing's for sure, it's going to be shoulder to shoulder sold out. Let's keep those percentages in teal and black as high as we can. But, man, on a secondary market where you get 6, 7X on what was paid, I get it. But, man, this is why you got tickets. This is what you play for, man. I have these opportunities. Might get a chance for a second playoff game. I wouldn't be shocked at all if Denver lost to Houston.
I wouldn't be shocked at all
or
if the Chargers
New England
beat the Patriots.
That would probably surprise me more. But
really?
Yeah, although there is this, I think it's fairly unfair.
Mm-hmm.
You play your schedule. You know, the Jags were a bad team last year, just like the Patriots. But the way the division shook out and the schedule shook out, the Patriots. So at the end of the day, this is the most bizarre stat. Like, people think you're just embellishing, not being specific. The Patriots beat one team that finished above 500 all year.
Yeah,
one, the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
That's remarkable. The Jags have beaten 4 playoff teams. Playoffs? They've won. So I'm not saying that means that the Patriots aren't going to win playoff games. That doesn't mean that. But I think there's more unknown about them than anybody else in the field. Fair?
Yes.
Like Denver, I know what they are. Houston and Buffalo and the Chargers, I've seen them do it against other teams. I've not seen the Patriots beat a single team with a winning record. Except for the Bills.
We did some poor radio earlier. We teased it didn't pay off. NFL referee Brad Allen is doing the Bills-Jags game. I got the list of the referees. The Bills have won their last 6 games with Brad Allen.
Okay.
The Jags
well, he's Josh Allen's dad. I'm surprised they allow.
It's a little weird.
I mean, you would think that you would keep family members.
Yeah, it's
I guess they trust him. But yeah, Brad Allen, Josh Allen's father is the lead referee for the game this weekend. Does that seem fair?
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. The Jags are just 6-8 with Brad Allen. Now his home percentage is
Josh Allen's dad is a farmer in California. One of the two.
One of the two. Brad Allen's home percentage is always much lower than the league average in every season of his career. Allen's crew is throwing 2.5 fewer flags per game. Well, that's one good thing. But anyway, just some numbers on Brad Allen.
I balance the other side. In playoff games that Brad Allen has been the lead official, home teams are 6-1.
Mm-hmm.
The Jags are the home team this week.
Okay.
And the one road team that won were the 2017 Jags at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So there's some Jag-friendly news. I like the fact that for the most part they keep their flags in the pocket, at least more than other ones do. What I've heard? I watched the Carolina-Tampa game. What was the big officiating miscue? Nothing jumped out at me.
It was the Googans will tell you, but Carolina got hosed. That I know.
Carolina got hosed.
Yeah. Yesterday was Black Monday in the National Football League. Lots of jobs changing place. I tell you what, man. Maybe I'm crazy, but what's the best job opening in your guys' minds? I'll give them to you real quick. You got the Giants.
Okay, Walt Anderson was the Bucks Panthers.
Oh, was?
That's what it says. Walt
Anderson. I thought he retired.
Oh, maybe he did. He says admits OPI. Maybe he's one of the analysts. Never mind.
Cleveland Browns. Atlanta Falcons, Arizona Cardinals, Tennessee Titans, the Raiders are the 6 openings. What would you say is the best one?
Atlanta by far to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do I like the Raider gig?
Ugh.
Out there in Vegas?
Yeah.
I think
Who's your quarterback?
Well, I'm going to get Mendoza with the first pick.
Uh-huh.
I got Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
I got Ashton Genty. And I got a clean slate. I'm going to trade Max Crosby, and I'm going to get, just because I love Max Crosby, but you know what? It hasn't worked here. I'm going to get a couple first-round picks for him or whatever I can get for him. I think I'll get stuff for him. I think he'll be wanted.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right?
I can counter with a pretty loaded, young, stable in Atlanta with a team that's already 8-9.
But you told me their quarterback sucks.
Well, they've got other things. So does the Raiders quarterback, and they don't have anything to go with it.
I'm going to have Mendoza to go with it and see how he does.
Mendoza is not going to be better than whoever quarterbacks Atlanta next year, not next year. Like, if you're taking the job, you're going to have to grow with that
I'm going to
rookie.
grow. I got
Hope
young
he's
guys.
the
I
guy.
got Brock Bowers. I got Ashton Jetty. I got Fernando Mendoza. I like that group.
And Penix has been bad, but if you're going to give me a September 9th starter right now, I got Mendoza or Penix. I'll take Penix.
Is Penix going to be healed again?
I would hope. I don't.
That's
I don't
just
know.
until he tears his ACL again.
I think they're going to go get a quarterback. That's not going to matter. And if I'm Atlanta, I want Stefanski. That's who I would be most interested in. The deposed Cleveland coach.
And why does everybody love Stefanski
Right.
now?
Yeah.
I mean, we read.
He's the guy.
Read because football people love Stefanski, therefore he should be the candidate. He didn't do much in Cleveland. Now, again, I don't know. I guess my question with Stefanski is, tell me how you factored in the decision, because, and then Cleveland, first off, Cleveland's cursed, so I'm not going to Cleveland.
They had 2 double-digit win seasons in Cleveland. That's a good coach. That's just a siphon of a pit of despair. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Everybody who coaches there, good coaches, bad coaches, they're all awful. So at least, you get 2. And by the way, maybe the worst ownership in the sport.
Yeah.
Haslam and paying all that guaranteed money to Sean. You had nothing to do with that.
Did I read correctly yesterday that I want to go back to Adam? What is it, Schnichter?
Schefter. Adam Schefter there at ESPN.
Schechter? How do you say it? Schechter?
Schefter.
Schnichter?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
gray.
got jaundice. He's a gray.
Yeah, he's gray.
Member of the Grays.
Honest to God, I thought I read this yesterday.
Okay.
I thought it was legit.
All right.
But I want to double check.
Okay.
It was so mind blowing from Adam. Whatever.
Schefter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy. And he tweets a lot, so I've got to go back here and look. Stand by, please. If I find it, I'm going to. I can't find it. By the way, how does Joe Schoen keep his job, too?
What happened to him?
What happened to him? The Giants
are
22-55-1 with that guy.
He's been there that long. I feel like Gettleman was there yesterday.
No, Gettleman's been gone a while.
I can't remember his little kid came on the camera during the draft that night.
This must have been.
I don't know. The one that shocks me more than any, the guy who has just got pictures. It's the same as his brother, dude.
Colts.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that
I don't
guy.
know what the Taylor Syndicate has on the league.
Yeah.
Like Press and Zach's daddy. Mom. I don't know what they know, but they know something because these guys. Zach Taylor should be fired. If I'm Joe Burrow, I'm like, yeah, this is enough.
Yeah,
that's enough.
Get me out of here.
You've had long enough, man. That guy's had long enough, and I don't think you can go to the Super Bowl and be a terrible coach, but he's had enough failure since that Super Bowl appearance, and too many excuses given Cincinnati's way. Everyone has injury issues. Everybody loses something for a time. Cincinnati acts like they're the only damn team in the world that loses their starting quarterback for a while or has a holdout defensive lineman or any of these other things that everyone else is doing.
That's another one with bad ownership, though.
It might be time to just pump the brakes just a little bit on Joe Burrow and putting him up there in that same class.
Yeah.
Might be time. Yeah. Might be time. I'm not saying
the NFL quarterback.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying, but we're putting him on par with guys that are playing and doing more. Anyway.
He beat Mahomes.
Correct. But that was also like 4 or 5 years ago.
And he beat him with the Bengals.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago.
That's why. And he really, quite frankly, should have beat the Rams.
Well, could have beat the Rams.
Oh, man.
Yeah, could have beat the Rams, but he didn't. But nonetheless, so.
From the text line, those aren't full squats. Yeah, we're not at the Olympics, pal. It's more of a fun bar game than it is measuring the technique.
About no girl who
they
squatted
weren't
Trevor.
full squats on the text line.
Really?
Thank you for weighing in with the Russian judges disallowed.
Hey, come on, man. Let Natasha have her moment.
That's a dream come true. Come on.
Somebody get Natasha to call the show, by the way. We'd like to talk to Natasha.
For real.
Find Natasha. I know you guys know Natasha. I want to hear from Natasha right now. Natasha, what's the deal? How'd you get Trevor to lay on your back?
All right.
A lot of people
are
want
we
to
getting
know.
hectic or we're not getting hectic?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Sure. You bet.
We doing that right now?
Last week we were 5 and they dumped us down to 6. That was bourgeois. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know how.
It's bourgeois.
I don't know what kind of sugar show that was.
What's bourgeois?
No, bourgeois. One
What does
starts
that
with B,
mean?
one starts with S.
Can you
Just do
spell
the
it,
math.
please?
It's not a real word.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Yeah, you asking me all these questions is bourgeois.
What the hell does it mean?
He says he's trying to get some work done in there.
Who is?
E.T. E to the T.
Oh.
All right. Last week we were 5, and then thanks to some bologna sausage, we went down to 6. You follow?
I do.
All right. So bologna sausage sandwich from 5 to 6 a week ago. It's time to, rise again. You can't have us behind some of these teams that we've beaten. Some of these teams we've claimed division titles over.
I don't think ESPN's put one out yet.
Oh, they're not, huh? Well, no wonder we haven't gotten hectic then. Are you kidding me?
I don't see it anywhere unless I'm missing this.
I mean, what gives? Have they decided not to do power polls now?
I mean, are they done because we're in the postseason? What is happening?
Could it be the playoffs are here? Our guide? No, it's not that. Yeah, it should be. Yeah,
I don't see it.
Huh.
I don't see it anywhere. You wanted to get hectic, but I don't know if we can.
I don't understand how they.
I do have a mock draft here that has.
We don't have a pick, though.
Huh?
We don't have a pick.
No, but along my lines, the Raiders are taking Fernando Mendoza.
Oh yeah, no, I believe that. I'm not disagreeing with that.
The
I'm
Jets
not,
and the
not
Jets
sold at all on Fernando Mendoza being. You're right. I'm not saying he won't be.
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
Just flying blind with Fernando Mendoza is not exactly.
Maybe it should be Dante Moore.
Maybe it should. And I'm not sold on him either. I haven't
He's
looked.
second. Arizona taking that big offensive lineman from Miami.
Okay.
Tennessee taking Arvell Reese from Ohio State.
I think if I were taking to Miami, I'd go maybe Bain and that defensive line.
They got a lot of receivers. Carnell Tate from Ohio State. Jordan Tyson from Arizona State. David Bailey. That's my guy. He's going 7th. I watched him in that one quarter. I said,
A&T?
man, I don't know who this guy
Or is that Texas Tech?
He's Texas
Yeah.
Tech. Man, that dog, that guy was a dog.
Well, number 7 pick in the draft would agree with
I
you.
like that guy.
Yeah.
Saints taking Jeremiah Love. Kansas City taking Reuben Bain, going with the short arm guy. Caleb Downs to the Cincinnati Bengals. We're not picking, though, are we?
We got no pick, but
Let's
the
see where
good
he has
news
his
is
pick.
that Cleveland will be picking 30th with ours.
Let's see where he has his pick.
We'll basically get a first rounder kind of in return because we didn't have Travis Hunter for much of the success
He's
this
got
year.
Cleveland picking 28th.
Yeah, so they've got us losing in the conference championship. No, 28, 29,
Divisional.
30, 30. Yeah, division round. They got us losing.
That ain't right.
But we'd win one for what it's worth.
Yeah, we're ahead of Buffalo.
I assume that's how they do it.
Well, it's Cleveland.
No, I think it
Probably
goes back
by
to your record.
Yeah,
It's
he
only the
does.
Super Bowl. Then
Yeah.
it's back to record.
He does record.
Yeah,
Because
so
he's
who
got
knows?
Denver 31 and Seattle 32. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Super Bowl. So we could be in the conference championship game and win or lose. Quick call. I know we're up against the break here, but buddy Glenn Cohen checking in. It's been a
Hey,
while.
shout out. What up, Glenn?
Hey, buddies.
How are we doing, friend?
We're good. How about you guys?
Doing good. Just
I
cruising
know
along.
I've been a little bit. I listen every day. I just haven't had much to talk about.
Okay.
Everything I like stocks.
Gotcha.
Georgetown,
Yeah.
Golden State,
Yeah.
Yankees.
Yeah.
I'm 0 for 3.
Well, Yankees had a good year.
Yeah, well, not good enough. You know what? One thing has not been mentioned enough, and if it hasn't, I'll apologize now. But we hear a lot about the new coach,
Yes.
and of course, Trevor. I don't think we hear nearly enough about Don Anthony Baselli.
Oh, don't let him hear you say that,
Don't
Glenn.
say that.
Come on,
Oh,
you
my
can't give him a. No, Tony. I think the time for Tony's credit all around. They're not ready to start doling that out yet.
Yeah.
You talk to those
I know,
guys
but
down there.
am I right or wrong?
Oh, that's fair. But, I mean, I think he gets included when they talk about the leadership. I think he's obviously a big part of what they've been able to accomplish. He sat in on the hirings. He's huge on Liam Cohen, loves Liam Cohen, loved James Gladstone. He was, I think
the overall success, the point is fair. But as to what's happening right now, this is a Cohen and players story
Oh,
for,
yeah,
for now.
absolutely.
For
But,
now.
you know, my son-in-law is a 10-year employee of the Jags. And he just raves about Baselli and the effect he's had on everybody in that building.
Good.
So I just thought I'd pass that along.
Thank you, Glenn. Good to hear from you. Happy New Year. We'll take a break. Keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL's running game takes a giant step forward.
Well, Fred Taylor is the whole package.
Fred Taylor joins Dan and Jeff on The Drill. Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein & Robbins DUI defense firm.
Want a fresh and flavorful tailgate this season? Chicken Salad Chick has scratch-made Southern-style chicken salad perfect for lunch, parties, and your tailgate. Order 3 ways at one of 4 area locations. Call 1-833-MY-CHICK or online at chickcatering.com.
All gas, no brake. That's what the Jags have been lately. If you're going to use that fuel, you may as well be saving at the pump. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. When you become a new member of the Shell Fuel Rewards program, you'll save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 on your third. Get everyday savings. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
Have a ball picking the bowls.
You've got the chance to win $1,000 in jewelry from Beard's Diamonds.
Brought to you by Burlock and Barrel American Whiskey.
You pick 'em.
Log on to 1010xl.com and start picking.
It's January. You turn on the hot water, expecting steam, and you get let down. That's usually a sign your tankless water heater is loaded with mineral buildup, slowing it down and wearing it out before it's time. So Duck Duck Rooter is kicking the new year off strong with a Start Fresh Tankless Flush. Their experienced technicians flush and clean your tankless system, restoring performance and getting you back in the game. Right now, get your tankless water heater flushed and cleaned for just $99. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. If you've been wanting to upgrade your outdoor living space and just haven't pulled the trigger, you should call the experts at Lifetime Enclosures right now. From glass lanais to screened-in enclosures, Lifetime Enclosures and Flooring is the best in the business. Spring will be here before we know it. So give them a call today and upgrade that area that needs it the most. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Tell them Prosser sent you.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Looking for a dealership that treats you like family? Come to Key Buick GMC, proudly family owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they are North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with their lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, where tradition meets trust. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
The best financial move you can make this time of year? How about lowering your mortgage rate to 4.99% fixed APR, the lowest rate in years? How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Prosser here, and with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. Wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, saved $2,100 a month. So don't wait. No hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Start the new year by wiping out your high-interest debt. 904-999-1508. And you can see how much cash you can get today. That's loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Frank Frangie here. If you're expecting a tax return this year, here's a smart way to use it. Invest in new tires from Big Chief Tire. It's one of the best things you can do for your car and your safety. I've been going to Big Chief for years because they do it right every time. Put that refund to good use and hit the road with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 today and let Big Chief take care of you. That's Big Chief Tire.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch.
I do want to say something because I get it. You know,
Can I say something?
It's the Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday, by the way.
Can I say something?
People are look, and I get it. Well, if the Jags make the Super Bowl, they'll put us at 1:00. I get all that. But don't look at Sunday 1:00 as a diss.
I know. I heard
y'all
that
are on the
yesterday, too. That's
y'all are on
wrong.
you're wrong on that. This is the second most watched time slot in the playoffs. Sunday 1:00. This is a premier spot. So quit it.
Yeah, that
with
one
your
you're wrong.
inferiority, mealy mouth, whiny, bitchy, complaining about everything. We're a power.
I think
Let's start acting like we play at 1 o'clock and we win the Super Bowl.
I think the people who
Stop
are
it.
complaining, they're with me. Like prime time is like under the lights.
Yeah, wrong.
And I think that's the
you're
feel
wrong.
of things.
Less people are going to watch Saturday night or Saturday afternoon or Sunday night.
Well, listen, we don't get the number 1 game because we're too small.
But we are the
markets,
number 2. Their intent is to profile this game. They look at the Bills, Jags.
I mean, CBS got 1 game, and
they chose this one.
Well, yeah. I mean, they all apparently what I read is everybody wanted Bears-Packers.
That makes sense.
And
but
in the end, they threw Bears-Packers. They decided to throw a bone to the Bears-Pack to Prime and put it on that one. Our RAN basically says Houston-Pittsburgh was chosen for Monday Night Football. The Monday Night Football game is almost always a 4-5.
And it's all, I tell you what's happened. I've noticed this the last few years that often features who had one of the teams in that Sunday night game. They're often playing for that last spot.
Since that was chosen for Monday Night Football, the other 2 AFC games had to be on Sunday to avoid a rest mismatch. So both Saturday games had to be NFC. So since Fox got San Fran, Philly Sunday afternoon, it was decided to give Green Bay, Chicago to Prime rather than give Fox another top game. So that's kind of how.
But the number 1 spot.
This is what this other guy wrote.
When according to ratings, is Sunday 4:30. Number 2 is Sunday 1. It's not a diss, is what we're saying.
Yeah, it's not bad. 1 o'clock is fine.
It's perfect. It's what everyone's used to watching football. It will get tons of eyeballs.
I also get folks like the under the lights stuff.
I don't, but I get it.
Most do.
And I'm not even talking about because of the schedule. We're getting up, whatever. It's not that.
The
I'd rather
Chicago
play.
Sun-Times reported that all 5, and I don't know, they never say how they do this. So I don't know if it's fascinating to me. I don't know if the networks or if the league or exactly how they dole them out. But the Sun-Times says all 5 NFL TV partners, CBS, ESPN, Fox, NBC, and Prime, politic to carry Packers, Bears, or 49ers, Eagles, viewed as the top 2 first-round matchups.
Okay.
The NFL's general principle is that the biggest game in the time slot with the biggest viewership, they say that is 3:30 Sunday.
That's right. It's the 4:30 Sunday game.
Right. Right. In Chicago.
Yeah.
The draw of those matchups is such that the league could flip a coin. So most of the discussions within the NFL, which has final say on the schedule, was about what to do with the other game. Normally it would be played at 7 p.m. Sunday or 8 p.m., but the NFL chose to lean into its relationship with Prime Video's owner, Amazon. Bezos got it. In the end, it granted the league's longest-running rivalry to its newest weekly partner for 8 o'clock Saturday.
But that's a bad spot. That's the lowest viewed
Correct.
spot.
While the NFL remains committed to keeping games on broadcast TV, don't kid yourself. We're all paying for NFL football. We said this 10 years ago.
Yeah, of course, we have.
And we pay more and more. You pay for ESPN. You pay for Prime. You pay for Netflix. It wants streaming to be a significant part of its media rights because they can rob them blind. Though it takes fans a little more effort to watch stream games, they are finding them. Prime had the best viewership in the 20-year history of Thursday Night Football this season.
Well, and here's the reality.
Averaging 15.3 million viewers, up from 16% last year.
Prime isn't so bad because so many get it for free through their shopping needs. They're not signing up specifically for
free.
Prime. But I'm saying they are. So, like, your wife had it before. Like, they had it already. I didn't have to go get it. Like some lunky man just, I don't know what I'm doing.
One of the NFL's goals was to draw a younger audience, and according to Prime, it has. The company said Thursday Night Football this season drew an audience with a median age of 49, almost 7 years younger than audiences watching NFL games on linear networks. But more older folks are tuning in too. Of people 55 and up, Thursday Night Football viewership increased 19%. So anyway, Packers-Bears is a boon for Prime. Had the league put, say, Bills-Jaguars on the streamer. And again, the fans want them at night. Okay, but that's not the number 1 spot. They say more people watch Packers-Bears and,
We'll
Jags,
see.
Bills,
I don't think they will. Because
the other thing is, Prime also allows, because I know this because I think we would have had it on our air, to purchase the playoff game on local television to show.
Yeah, and you can do that. That's regular season games as well. Those Prime games are shown on a local affiliate. I still think that Prime is a drawback. I know this. I've been out on before, and the Prime game, you could be in a sports bar somewhere, they don't have Prime. If it's on cable or DirecTV, they have it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go to that The one thing about Prime is it's not available on your just, flipping around. Not as easily. So, in fact, that Seattle L.A. game a couple of weeks ago, Thursday night, that was so awesome. And I was off the next day. Remember, I went to that, that listing club out there at the beach. And then after the game, we wanted to watch the other game. Went back to the hotel. There's still, half the third and fourth, and they can't get it. Well, we can't get Prime here. Right. Well, and if it were on any other channel that's showing playoffs this week, they could have put it on there for me. So that's a little thing.
But the bottom line is this: 1 o'clock Sunday is okay.
That's a prime position.
You're getting Jim Nantz and Tony Romo and Tracy Wolfson. You get the number one CBS crew. It's the CBS only game that they get this weekend. They're putting everything they got into it.
It's a go time for football.
You'll have 400 cameras there. You'll get every angle. It's as good as it gets.
1 o'clock Sunday is perfect. It's when football was made to be played. 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoons.
But I do understand what and Jacksonville, the younger folk, like to party. It's the party atmosphere on a Saturday night or a Sunday night.
I would stay down there after the
Monday
game Sunday and watch the other game, right? Yeah. Stay down there and party afterwards, post-game party.
Oh, depends, as long as you win.
Yeah, but don't drive. We're putting all kinds of parameters on this thing.
Who is the youngest quarterback in the NFL playoffs, boys?
Is it Trevor?
Is it Trevor?
No.
Trevor's like a month older than Bo Nix or something, isn't he?
Trevor's 26.
Drake May.
Drake May. Yeah. He's 23. Who's the oldest?
Josh Allen.
No.
Matt Stafford.
Yeah, by a mile.
Wrong and wrong.
What?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, duh.
Forget about that. The Steelers are so forgotten.
Aaron Rodgers is 42. Matt Stafford is 37. Who's the third oldest quarterback?
I got to look at the teams here, bro. You're coming at me. Coming at me hard and fast.
Third oldest.
All right, I'll get it here. Third oldest. No. Ooh, wow. Yeah, these guys are all the same, aren't they? It's probably going to be
Jalen?
No, is it Darnold?
Josh Allen.
It is. Darnold and Allen should be about the same.
29. Darnold's 28. Hurts and Herbert and Love are 27. Trevor's 26. Purdy's 26. Bo Nix 25. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Caleb Williams are all 24, and Drake May is 23.
Wow.
And away we go. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jax. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjax.com.
It's the Happy Renewal Year sale at Renewal by Anderson. Buy one, get one, 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires January 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Anytime you've got major plumbing problems, and even the minor ones, there's several potential causes, and they usually can't be easily detected. So don't guess at a solution. Hire Roland Reese Plumbing at plumbingjacksonville.com.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyoublow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Hey, Hickett here. When it comes to trucks and more trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard, loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. We got Silverado after Silverado, gang, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. And I don't just talk about them, baby. I got my boy Blue. I bought Brooksy a truck. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, you betcha. Dependability, awesome. Style, oh, looking good. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet. Stop by Atlantic Boulevard today and see why truck people keep coming back to George Moore Chevrolet. George Moore Chevrolet, gang, together. Let's ride.
The Jaguars are AFC South champions.
How good is that?
And we're not done yet. Sunday, December 11th, head to the bank as the Jaguars face off against the Buffalo Bills in the NFL Wild Card Round. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. So let's bring the energy for the biggest game in franchise history. Join the playoff action by visiting Jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you at the bank.
What's happening, folks? It's your main man, E to the T here for Blue Chew. And guys, this isn't just about performance, it's about confidence and reputation. And I got your cheat code. Blue Chew isn't just a tablet, it's a game changer. These chewable tablets help you feel and perform at your best, stronger, longer. And let's be real, we know they talk about us in their group chat, so let's give them something good to talk about. No awkward doctor visits, no waiting rooms, just fast-acting chewable tablets delivered straight to your door. Nothing makes you more of a legend than a Blue Chew tablet. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And make sure you use my promo code 1010XL at checkout, and that first month is on me. Just pay $5 in shipping. That's promo code 1010XL, and then just pop that thing and make it happen.
Julington Creek Pest Control has been serving our community since 1984. Our turf management program is an all-out blitz, granular fertilization, weed and insect control, keeping your lawn championship green all year. Quarterly pest control stops bugs before they ever cross your goal line. Family owned, locally operated, expert technicians, top quality products, no gimmicks, just winning results. Julington Creek Pest Control, our family serving yours since 1984.
What Major League Baseball pitcher won over 500 games and pitched 749 complete games?
When your homeowner's insurance policy is up for renewal, it's a good idea to shop around to find a better plan. Southern Oak Insurance for over 20 years provides Floridians a clear option. SouthernOak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
With 511 wins and 749 complete games, Cy Young's record won't be matched.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. All those festive holiday feasts probably have added a few extra pounds, but here's the thing. You can make this the year you finally lose the weight safely and for good. Now, you know by now my daughter Amber kicked off the journey with Awaken 180 weight loss back in the summer. You ready for this? She's lost 100 pounds in 6 months. Man, is she proud of that. 100 pounds. And she really did it with this really, really good plan. There's no shots, no medications, no supplements, just real food and a proven plan. That's right, with Awaken 180, you can still enjoy your favorite food and drink. No more yo-yo diets or feeling deprived. The structured program empowers you to control your eating without hunger. It really is doable. Don't just resolve to make the change. Make the change. Call Awaken 180 today and take that first small step. Book your consultation now, 1-844-346-1800, or visit Awaken180weightloss.com. It worked for Amber. It really did. And it can work for you. Awaken 180 weight loss.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right. Playoff fever grip at Jacksonville. Vernon Bryan wants to check in. Let's get him in here real quick, see what's cooking with him. He'll be there, unless he sold his tickets to the Bills Mafia.
We're encouraging everyone to, I don't know, let's keep this home field advantage. I get money talks, but come on, baby. You got those tickets. This is what we got them for.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Morning.
Oh, yeah, no way I'm selling my ticket for them. You know, a lot of the tickets now have just been bought, and then everybody's just throwing them back out there resale, trying to make extra money.
Yeah, I saw some tickets on sale last night for like $1,800 each on the 50. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's all that's going on now. So wait till Sunday. There'll be people getting nervous and selling. But you know the game. I wish the game was today at 1. You know, I mean, I'm ready for some playoff football. I don't know why everybody's worried about time frame. I mean, there's only one game on all weekend at a time anyway. So it's like, man, I'm ready for this. You know, the only thing is the Jags right now, because I got how much. Let me ask you guys this question.
Yes, sir.
How much do you think you need to go to the Super Bowl, like cash, like ticket, staying? How much would you guys budget to take to the?
All right, that's a good question. To go to the Super Bowl. Now, I'm going to leave. I'm probably going to leave Thursday. It'll be my travel day because it's a long way, so I need a day. Thursday's my travel day. I'm Friday, Saturday, Sunday out of there. Monday. Maybe I'm going Friday. I don't know, but whatever. You're going to spend. What would you budget for everything? And you're talking one person, two people. We're talking two people.
Just me.
Just you? Okay.
Just me.
What, does he has it's priced out already?
Yeah. What are you budgeting to go to the Super Bowl, to this particular one?
Ticket, everything,
including
ticket,
all right. Well,
yeah,
what is and you would have the ability to get a ticket as a season ticket holder if it's the Jaguars. So what?
Not necessarily.
Well, what does the ticket cost?
No.
$800. What is it typically?
That ticket was about $1,500.
$8,000.
Yeah, keep going
For just a regular 2-level ticket before it's resold.
It's going to be about $1,500.
I'd say. Have you checked the airline fare?
That's going to be $2,500.
I have not. Yeah, I got a Sky Miles.
Okay.
Card.
All right, I'd say 4 nights. That's 2, 5, 65. I'd say $7,500.
Oh, more.
I think it's up, bro.
Hell of a lot more.
I think it's about 20 bands.
I'd say 15.
Yeah, 15, 20
I'd say
bands.
If you get a ticket for $1,500.
That's it. Yeah, that's on the low end.
Okay,
of
hold on a second. Let's just settle down. You get in a hotel for 4 nights. I'm giving you 500-night hotel. Is that not enough?
No,
It'll be more than that
in San Fran. No.
Okay.
Depends where you're staying. Like, can you bunk up? Can you go to like a VRBO or one of them deals?
Well, I mean,
What are you guessing?
I'm pretty bougie, so
okay, right.
I'm thinking 25. I'm thinking 25K.
You, by the way, you're gonna go do it in style. So yeah, I'd say 25.
Oof. Man, y'all are spending like you got plenty of money for 25.
Yeah.
That's
here's how I do it. I mean, bottom line, I say airfare, hotel, tickets. That's the starting number. And then you can everything outside of that, you can scrimp and manage and nuance. But airfare, hotel, tickets are non-starters. You got to have all.
Got to have those three for sure.
Unless you're lucky enough to have friends or family. And
bottom line is, if the airlines are going to make, if you're going at that time, they know why you're going, so those prices go up. But they say you could do that for on a lower level. It's not $2,500. That's for damn sure. It's probably $1,000.
So yeah, the best bet going for me then to make would be put 1,000, because right now the Jags are plus 600 to win the AFC.
Okay.
So you put 1,000 there, that'll give you 6,000.
Okay.
And then if you put another 1,000 on the money line, it's even. It's pretty much even. It started out a little negative, but it's even now. So that'll give you $2K to roll into next week. But you just got to keep rolling your.
You got to keep rolling. Then you make your money. Then you're there.
So if they win the 3 games, that's what I was figuring. 6K plus the other, because you might be able to get there.
Super Bowl tickets at Levi's Stadium start around $7,000 to $9,000 for upper level.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
How much?
And you let the Chicago Bears.
Well, that's the resale then, because that's not the price on the ticket. Like, they give them out, most of them, right? They all get the tickets.
But like,
that's not the
what do you
price.
mean they all get? You act like
the players in the league. They're not charging them $7,000 for upper deck tickets. That's not the going rate.
Players
for the
aren't
ticket.
paying $7,000.
What you can sell it for. It'd be like saying that the upper deck, the standing room only tickets in Jacksonville are $280. No, that's what they're selling for this week because they're getting resold. But
players are going to get it for like the $2,500 or $3,000, whatever that cost is on that ticket.
Right.
I don't know what I'm just saying. Listen, you can go. Yeah, the flight will be. You can go non-first class for $500.
Yeah,
that's going to knock into that $25,000 price tag.
Correct.
Now you go. All right, I'll give you $1,000 a night for 4 nights. That's $4,500,
Yeah.
and then you got $1,500. That's $6,000. So another $1,500 for expenses and stuff. Maybe it's more than that. I don't know. So
yeah,
I'd say 70. It's not that far away off that $7,500.
No,
definitely closer to 75 than 25. Either way, it's a lot.
Well, you got to. If you win the lottery, Brian, then you're, for the tickets.
Right, that's what I mean. You'd have to, outside of that, then you're putting on it big. But if you win the lottery, you're going to be able to get that ticket for, is it $1,200 face value? Do we even know?
I think it's more than that now.
Then I can stay at the Ritz-Carlton and
eat
it I can eat at all the high-end sushi restaurants.
Have a driver. You'll have a driver, Brian.
Oh yeah. I will have a driver. So, but if they do go, then I'll have a driver. I'll come pick you guys up.
Thank you, friend.
We'll make sure we spend one night out on the
one
town.
night on the town. Baby.
Super Bowl tickets,
Thanks, Brian. Good luck.
Face value $950 upper level, 7 to 9 premium spots midfield. So you're going anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000.
Yeah.
If Get that upper deck 1,000. That's what I'll be doing.
Yeah,
but that's if you get them for face value. No one does. So
Correct.
to your
You're
point,
not.
I'm not saying that you won't have to pay $6,000 upper deck. You would. That's what you'll have to do if you want to go. You're gonna have to pay, more than normal.
Yeah.
And sometimes it depends on what who the teams are.
I paid $174 for mine last week, and the same section was $425 last night. The prices have gone up. That's what they do. That's why, like I bought like 8 tickets when they had the pre-sale for $140. My tickets are about $110 each, so it was only like $30 extra.
Right.
But now they're up.
Well,
and they're about almost gone too.
And that's why we say, hold on to those tickets if you bought them. Try and resist the urge of reselling them for 4x to a bunch of Bills fans. Like unless your business is ticket brokering and you bought them.
They say cheapest first run ticket face value right now for Jags Bills is $282, and that's in $442.
And that's not face value, but that's the cheapest you can get them. Like face value is what they print on that ticket.
Correct.
No, this is face value. If you buy them from the Jags right now, I think that's what they cost.
Well, but it's fluctuated though.
Well, yeah, they went.
Like you just said, you bought lower for $140. There's no way they
upped the price.
Okay,
Yeah, they upped the price from.
It's above face value.
Well,
yeah.
No, the Jags face. This is not. You're not buying them from a second person. You're buying them from the Jags.
Oh, that market fluctuates through Ticketmaster
yeah.
now.
If you call the Jags right now to buy tickets, they're more expensive than they were last week.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying.
But that's the same theory as buying them and getting them resold to you. If you got them at the right time, like when we were talking about 2 or 3 weeks ago, go ahead, like you bought them then, you would have got your upper deck ticket for $140 or whatever, $160. But
yeah.
Again, as the demand comes, then you raise them. And quite frankly, at this point, any ticket that's there, it's who's going for that ticket right now, Bills fan or Jags fan? We've known the playoffs are coming.
Would the NFL say, hey, listen, this is a small market team, so the prices aren't going to be as expensive?
It's free. Everyone come on down. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We a little heavy? Yeah. All right. Let's take a quick timeout. You're right here, 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Perfect passes.
Great pass.
Thrilling moments.
Did that just happen?
Winning plays.
Touchdown!
Your radio home for play-by-play. 1010XL.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Imagine waking up this time next week and being 100% debt-free. No credit cards, no car loan, no personal loan. Hey, Prosser here. Loan Pronto's Equity Express line of credit can make it happen. Homeowners are turning their home equity into cash almost instantly. With Loan Pronto's AI-based system, you can get approval in about 10 minutes with almost no documentation, no appraisal, and no hassle. You can get hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your home. Use that money to pay off all your other loans. The average homeowner saves over $850 a month doing this. Listen, your home value is way up. You can use that to wipe out all those credit cards and more. Get some money for home improvement. Literally hundreds of thousands are at your fingertips. And approval is just minutes away. So call now, 904-999-1508. 904-999-1508. That's loanpronto.com. Take that cash that you're living in and put it to use. NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, equal housing lender.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
The playoffs are here, and it is time to get excited. This is Hayes Carlion. Listen to my playoff perspectives on 1010XL and our social channels, brought to you by Harrell & Harrell. Don't settle for less than you deserve.
PRP treatment is kind of the thing these days, and in many cases, it eliminates the need for surgery. This is Sheridan Tootin, and my experience with PRP from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has been nothing short of great. I'm really feeling much better now. Ask your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist doctor about PRP treatment.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where athletes are treated like pros.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Jeff Lagerman for Napa Auto Care Centers. This football season, make sure your ride can get to that tailgate or travel to the away game safely and dependably. You can trust the AFC certified professionals at any one of the 29 independently owned Napa Auto Care Centers and the quality Napa parts they use. Napa Auto Care Centers can handle everything: oil changes, air conditioning, brakes, engines, transmissions. Napa Auto Care Centers offers a nationwide 24-month, 24,000-mile peace of mind warranty on most repairs. Find one near you at jacksnapaautocare.group.com.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, is that a turtleneck? Can't you feel it, Jason? There's a chill in the air, a definite nip. I mean, it is January. In Jacksonville, Jason. I didn't come here for cold. Well, I wouldn't call this. Cold weather gives me the sniffles. Sniffles turns to pneumonia. Suddenly, I'm in a hospital bed with a tube down my throat because Florida didn't get the memo about ignoring winter. So, switch over to heat. What if my system can't remember how to heat? Dude, put on these sunglasses. Whoa. Bueller Air & Plumbing can make sure your system is ready to switch from cooling to heat. We'll clean your heating coil to get rid of that burning dust smell and make sure you have the coolant pressure to keep your heat pump pumping out the heat. Huh, I had no idea these sunglasses worked in the winter.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Look, we're not saying it's not tempting. I get it. Like somebody on the text line, I bought my ticket in the north end zone for $198. The seat next to me right now is $900.
Yeah.
4 or 5x of what they're offering. But again, that's why you buy the ticket to have that. The ticket's even more valuable than what you paid for. So Bills come to town this weekend. A lot working in Jacksonville's favor, and there are certainly things working in the Bills' favor. I love going behind enemy lines this time of year and see what the other teams are saying. And what I learn is every market, every media member across the country, we're all homers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you're a Bills beat writer. You're finding a way that the Bills have the advantage here, and they're going to win. You dared point out Jacksonville and what they've done. And, yes, this 8-game win streak's impressive, but 2 against the Titans, 1 against the Jets, 1 against the Cardinals. You never heard of Denver there, Chief? I missed your Bills going into Denver and winning by 2 touchdowns at Mile High. I did see them lose at Miami and at Atlanta and, against some other bad teams, though. So, yeah, you do you. 27-26 Bills is what he said.
One of the Googans is driving in from Pensacola, wants to know where's a good place to watch the game.
If
you're not
Dan's
going
house.
to the game. Show up.
Hey, if you want to have a good time, the beaches is always packed
Beaches
out
is
there.
fun.
Yeah, the beaches is a good time. I'd say head out there.
Pretty much you can find, there's all kinds
Oh,
of
yeah. It's going to be any bar around town.
Yeah.
But that's where you beaches.
So E.T. won't be driving around town in 1010 van handing out tickets to this one?
Nah, not to this one. I might be driving around town, but not with tickets.
Yeah.
You're part of the Teal Takeover, aren't you? Weren't you telling us that? Is that official or no?
Well, it is
No?
official.
Okay, it's inside the business.
Yeah,
here.
inside. We still working some
Working
things
out
out.
some. We got to find out some deets.
Somebody went to the Sunday night game in San Fran last week. They were charging
That can't be right.
$700
For parking. There's no way.
Wait,
Yeah. What are you parking your gold-plated,
inside the stadium? Yeah, like where are you parking?
Yeah.
$6,000 cheapest ticket right now in the resale world for the Super Bowl. Get an Airbnb for $800 for 2 nights. Airfare not bad right now, especially if you have points. So they say Super Bowl tickets are already up to $4,000, $5,000, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves too. Now.
That's where you price your you're parking your Bugatti there. What are we doing?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, who's paying $700? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I could take a helicopter in for $700.
That's a lot of money.
Drop me on the roof. What are we doing?
I'd be walking 6 miles, man. I'm not paying $700 for no. How about no? That's a little stiff. Anyway, that's all coming up, and that'll be fun. I can't wait for the game on Sunday, and hopefully everybody will be there. And this is, in the Super Bowl, we'll worry about let's
get this one first. Yeah, I mean, like I said, things working in the Jaguars' favor. We've been a money franchise at home in the postseason. Only one postseason loss. That was the devastating one to the Titans, but they beat the pants out off the Dolphins, beat the Patriots here, beat the Bills here, beat the Chargers here. So I guess just 4-1 as a home team. The Bills haven't won a road playoff game under Sean McDermott. Josh Allen's never won a road playoff game. In fact, the Bills haven't won a road playoff game since 1993. The traditional historical matchups of the number one rusher in the league, if he faces the number one rush defense in the playoffs, doesn't end well for the number one rusher. There's a couple of outstanding performances that stand out, but overall, when you crunch the numbers, well below average typically does a leading rusher get against the top rush defense in the postseason. So you got to stop Josh Allen. I hate to bang on James Cook and how important he is. At the end of the day, it's all about Josh Allen. You got to stop him first.
Yeah.
I mean, James Allen's going to get some. He can't beat you. Josh Allen can. James Cook's not going to beat you.
Dewey told us last night, look, that dude is a gunslinger. And he goes, he makes plays. He goes, but he messes up sometimes too. And when he messes up, you got to take advantage of it. He goes, that's why he's the NFL MVP, because he's willing to do it. But, it doesn't always work out. So hopefully it won't work out on Sunday. But he says,
this guy's doubling back. That's a normal parking lot, $700 to park.
That's crazy.
What? And I guess I could see how the Jags, they see all these things and be like, we can't fill the stadium. Yeah. $700 to park? That's stupid money, dude. If you can pay $700 to park, I want you to go to jail or something.
I'll be doubling back and heading out towards the Waffle House.
I mean, what are we doing? $700? It's almost worth just buying a house for the parking. Charge them that every game. Mm-hmm. But listen, man, that area of the country, y'all don't know, man. You have no idea how expensive it is. And it's almost like a retirement plan. Like my brother is 4 years younger, and his wife, they lived in Northern California for 25, 30 years. They bought a house when they couldn't afford it. They spent it all, and then it comes time to leave, and you can sell 1,000 square foot home for 10 times what you would buy the same home for here, and you got, settling money. But, buddy, $700 for parking?
That's crazy.
That's hard to believe. That should be against the law, shouldn't it?
That's why California is number 50 in people leaving.
Yeah, of course. Right. Well, you got to find a place to park where there's not some homeless guy taking a dump on the sidewalk. So you got that part too. All right, let's take a quick break. Come back, talk some more about the Jags, the Jacksonville sports scene, which includes the Jags and a home playoff game. What does that mean? It comes to impact here on our fair community. We'll talk about that some more when we return as well. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. Oh, hotty toddy, man. What about the Catlin boys here in the middle of January and college football is still playing, and they got the only one left with the rooting interest. So good luck to the Rebels here on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. What could Jacksonville do better? Find out from one of our best ever as David Garrard joins Mike and Fat Tony on Jaguars Today. Monday from 10 to noon. Restored by Resto Pros of Northeast Florida on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, certainly facing interesting economic times. I can't speak for all of us, but for me, it's comforting to know my money's in great hands with ITP Partners. It's January. What a great time to get started with ITP Partners, because 2025 was kicking. Jacksonville folks taking care of my Jacksonville money, experience, expertise, knowledge. Man, that's Janice Cobb and Reed Wingate. That's Danny Abel and Reagan Wright. That's Jeff Hartman and Chris Bryan. And man, oh man, my ITP partners, they will listen to you. They'll put things in layman's terms so you understand what the heck they're talking about. They'll build strategies with you where your goals become their priority. It's a great time to get started. Get in the game. Chris at ITPpartners.com. Chris at ITPpartners.com, or call them 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners, my financial partners for life.
Finding the right plumber to reline your cast iron pipes doesn't have to be a stressful experience. When you hire Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, you can rest assured you're getting the best in the industry. At Superior Plumbing and Pipelining, we're so confident in our work that we encourage you to get multiple estimates. Look at each company's reviews and check the scope of their pipelining work to make sure it's what you're expecting. But at the end of the day, make the superior choice. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Request a free estimate at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On January 6, 1976, millionaire communications executive Ted Turner buys the Atlanta Braves for a reported $10 to $12 million.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm Chris Campione. Veterans have given so much in the service of our country, but when it comes to legal challenges, you shouldn't have to fight alone. At Campione Law, we're here to help veterans like you get the support and compensation you deserve. Whether it's a workplace injury, a personal injury claim, or navigating a veteran's disability claim, we'll stand by your side every step of the way. Your service to our country matters. Let us serve you with the dedication and respect you deserve. Call Campione Law for a free consultation today. Campione Law, fighting for veterans, fighting for justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Hi, this is Dave Barker with IHRS. Are you frustrated with those trendy pills, drops, and lotions that claim to make your hair thicker and fuller? Are you taking weight loss drugs or medication that's making your hair fall out? Whether you're frustrated with results from treatments that just don't work, or you no longer have the fuller, thicker hair that you once had, there's a better way. Our hair restoration solutions have helped literally over 10,000 men and women restore their hair in as little as 2 office visits.
Ready to grow your hair back and have permanent, natural, and guaranteed results? For your confidential consultation, call 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Or go to hairforme.com. That's hairforme.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Florida Small Business Development Center at UNF. A home playoff game for Jags head coach Liam Cohen is big.
That's massive to play in front of our fans in our community.
ESPN's Dan Orlovsky sees a confident Jag QB in Trevor Lawrence.
He thinks he's the best thrower of the football right now every time he steps on the field.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson. Currently it's 9:03 and it's 55 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back to the program. Take a couple minutes here to find out what's going on in Jacksonville throughout this. Sometimes there are great sporting events that you don't know about. We like to bring in Mike Corrigan.
Heck, first,
Yeah.
before I was just going to get an update on your training. How's the training going?
Training.
Well, I know you're going to be in the inaugural Ironman Jacksonville. They're going to have the Ironman here in Jacksonville in May. I know they haven't had one of those, tri-athletic events. And I know you've been
situation here on mile 6, 6 man down.
Yeah.
Man down.
Yeah. That's a lot of, Michael, I'm looking at some of these events that are coming up, and I'm seeing a lot of economic impact. Tell me, like, that could be such a generic term. Like, tell us how that plays out, what it actually, means.
Yeah, Jeff and Dan, great to be here again on
Good
the
to see
drill.
you.
It's economic impact. You're right. They're fuzzy numbers, but they often are true indicators of what's really happening. I mean, obviously, any event that comes to town, people come in town and they stay in hotels. They go to restaurants. They spend money in our community. So there's an economic impact every time we do an event. The bigger the event, obviously, the more economic impact that we have. So we get excited about every one of them because that's the key to keeping your favorite restaurant open, your favorite store open, to keep these hotels and businesses getting people in town.
And I want to touch on a bunch of events you got coming up, but I know the boys downtown, the hotels, the restaurants are happy about a playoff game. That's a big win for
And that's
our
not just for out-of-towners.
Yeah.
Like, that economic impact, that can include locals who now are spending. Like, I know, like, for instance, I see you've got numbers from the 2022 playoff game in, early 23 as the calendar. And that was a home playoff game against the Chargers. You know what? My wife came down. It was a night game. We stayed downtown. Like, we got a hotel just coming from St. Johns County. So
I mean, it's a big deal, and you guys know it. I mean, everybody's talking about it. The excitement of this game from every aspect is incredibly different in the playoffs. And last time that we had the Chargers here in town, we estimated a $16.2 million economic impact.
Mm-hmm.
That's $16.2 million more than we would have had if we didn't have that playoff game.
Yeah.
It's more this year. That game was on a Saturday night. This game's going to be on a Sunday.
Right.
People are going to come in town. Family members are going to come in town for make it a long weekend, and so it's going to be an incredible impact of that coming in. And you hope for it every year, but when it happens, boy, the energy level downtown is so different this week than it is normally.
It's great, and you see I like when I see I like when I see cranes in downtown because that means things are getting done, and I know the Jags are getting ready to move into their new offices across. There's a lot of things going on down there, which is very cool. And you recently over the holiday we had that World Billiards Championship. How did that go?
The Predator tournament that came to town at the Hyatt. It was I went down there to check it out, and it was so incredible because you walked in, you felt like you were in almost a Las Vegas atmosphere.
Right.
The entire ballroom had been turned into this billiards thing. Lots of lights, a lot of cameras, and it was really, and then a number of people milling around. I mean, it was packed full of people selling merchandise. It was a great environment that typically we haven't had that week of the year.
It's kind of a neat thing, and I mean, you got a hotel hopping, and it was open to the public. People could go and watch it. So we like to make people aware of these things coming up.
Where can folks go? Like, I'm looking at the list here, and I got to be honest, I'm so busy, and I got other stuff coming up, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, and it'll be out of sight, out of mind. Where can folks go, either online or social media, that they can see what I'm seeing, or is it that prepared officially already?
It's prepared. You can just go to visitjacksonville.com, our website, and you can find out upcoming events on that. You can download the Visit Jacks app, and you can find it even easier there. So I mean, it's easy to find the information. It's just you have to go look for it.
And you're using the baseball grounds, and this is a terrific deal. I mean, listen, we get Florida State in baseball every March 20-something, right? And that's a terrific sellout, great thing, but we started this thing a couple years ago, this baseball tournament. You have 4 teams, and one of them coming in this year is the defending champion. It's LSU. So LSU's coming, Notre Dame's coming, UCF's coming, and Indiana is coming. I don't know if Indiana's pouring money into their baseball like football, but they're coming. I mean, that's a great event. That's a cool event. It's great for these kids that get to come down here and play in that stadium, and it's great for folks to go see it if they're fans of those teams.
Yeah, you realize, Florida Gators are here and play basketball in November. LSU, the reigning baseball.
That was a good crowd, by the way. Were you guys happy with that?
We were thrilled with that.
After the Jags game?
We're looking for that multiple years to partner with the Gators and bring them in every year. And then, we're bringing LSU in now, and then, in about a month, 5 weeks, we're going to have a Super Bowl champion. So Jacksonville has all the champions in town this calendar year.
There are. I'm looking at the list of things coming up, and there's so much that is just kind of been here in Jacksonville since Dan and I came here back in the 80s and 90s. But I got to admit, there's a legacy event in sports that I took the little Prosser boys to 25 years ago, and I don't see it here in the month of March. I assume it has something to do with the stadium reconstruction, but. Monster truck. What kind of calendar year? Huh? How do you have a calendar year in Jacksonville without the monster trucks?
There's more than a few people upset about
I
that.
bet, yeah.
The stadium construction is moving it out for a few years. Same thing, Jeff. My kids, we went there every year.
Every year.
It was guaranteed. My oldest daughter's birthday was that week. We were there.
It rained. I felt like every other year it rained when we were down there, but it was always around my birthday. It was always around early March because my birthday's March 3rd.
We all have a monster truck story of trying to find your kid or whatever.
Putting the earplugs in them.
Oh, my God.
I had a good friend one time that said, show me a traffic jam on I-10 on Saturday night, I'll show you the monster truck jam.
Right, yeah.
just so folks know, we're visiting with Mike Corrigan with the Visit Jacksonville team, and they got, we'll rattle these off, but Jacksonville Junior Volleyball Association Tropical Ice Challenge Tournament, 3 weekends in a row starting this weekend. We got a My Hockey tournament, youth hockey at the Community First Igloo, which is awesome.
All in January.
We got professional bull rides. We got this. I'm not familiar with this. Donna?
Yeah, Donna Marathon.
Yeah, I know. It's a little road race, Dan.
Okay.
I'll talk to you about it afterwards.
I'll introduce y'all.
Thank you. But yeah, we got the Donna Marathon weekend. We got professional bull riders at ViStar, which, golly, a lot of folks
That
love
bull
that
riders
deal.
is a big, that's
a big deal,
fun,
man.
Yeah.
That thing is
Again,
packed.
your economic impact comes from Clay County for that one.
That's all right. Well, we welcome Clay County, right, E?
You bet.
Shout out Clay County,
Would
baby.
you
I
ride
will
a
put you
bull?
on them bulls.
Would you ride a bully?
See what y'all always you see what they do, Mike. They try to put me in these
Would
strings.
you
I
ride a bull?
forget that he's just an old man like us.
man,
now.
I'm gonna be broken.
Yeah, if you're in your
You're not riding a
20s,
bull.
early 30s, you're right. You're just old. Dan fat shames you. So can I say old and fat or no? That was
Might as well.
I thought you were an athlete.
Was.
No longer?
No, you lose that.
What would Cliff say?
All right, so
You're right.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane. That's
Yeah,
what
all
they
right,
In
say.
your lane? Okay.
E will not be on the bull. We're told. What about one of the rodeo clowns where you hold the stuff? and you,
I'd probably do
yeah,
that.
maybe wheel spin.
But this is just January and February.
That's
Steve,
right,
So, and then, of course, obviously, who knows? Maybe we have 2, maybe we have 3 Jaguar
We get
games.
the
You know?
A-Sun basketball is here, no?
Yeah, A-Sun basketball.
Hey.
First time they had off-campus tournament is coming to
Well,
Jacksonville.
and I cordially invite both JU and UNF to maybe play some hoops sometime this year. So shout out to you boys down there at Arlington on the south side. I mean, I know we're in flux here a little bit, but, maybe get to a point where we can handle the Lipscombs and, Stony Brooks of the world. Just a thought.
They're not in the A-Sun.
I know. Lipscomb is, aren't they?
Yeah.
Belmont, one of them.
Anyway, so a busy time, which is what you guys want. It's what you endeavor for, right?
And the Jaguars, once the Super Bowl's over, you've got to have other things to do.
And-
And that's where this all comes
And
in.
I'm sure there's. Are you coordinated at all with the Jags, or is it just an NFL Jaguars deal?
It's pretty much on autopilot.
Okay.
But we're constantly working with them.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
they
Other
do.
things in the scene, like downtown parties and stuff going on.
I mean, you
and-
visualize when they go to London, we coordinate with them what they do in London. We coordinate with them here.
I got you.
mean, they're great partners in what they do, and obviously, we want the stadium packed full of Jags fans. But
Sure.
the reality is, this is a great trip for people from Buffalo. There's going to be a lot of people that come in town that don't even go to the game.
Yeah. Right.
Because it's such a. I mean, Jacksonville's an affordable destination.
Yeah.
Compared to you guys talking about
San
talking about the
Francisco.
Super Bowl earlier.
Yeah.
We're so much more affordable now. You're going to get a huge influx of Bills fans. I mean, last time they were here, I was out at the beach after the game at 9:00, and there's 20 of them standing in line at the restaurant waiting to go in.
Cussing, burning things.
Yeah, they were not happy. I was. They were not.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
hopefully keep it that way. It's great to see you, Mike. Appreciate it. Great stuff.
Appreciate
Great
the
to see
update.
Is there anything else we need to mention, or are we good?
We're all good. I appreciate
All right.
it, fellas.
Yeah,
You betcha.
terrific job. Appreciate it. Always good to visit with Mike Corrigan. And again, it's just, listen, there are a ton of sporting events, and we may have touched on one that, hey, I didn't know that was here.
Yeah.
Well, now you know. And all you have to do is go to visitjacksonville.com.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, often you get to this time of year and football season ends, and maybe you're, a young parent, or maybe you're whatever it is. You're looking for something to do. For some people it could be a crab fest or a blues festival. But there's some cool stuff on here. You're looking for something to do some of these weekends coming up here in the late winter and spring.
Yep, Sports 365 in Jacksonville.
65. Good to see you, buddy.
Take
This is
care.
The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Some people just can't get enough football.
Could we cut to the chase?
It's the Terminix Kickoff Show, live from Tailgaters Parking, 5 hours before kickoff. Presented by Campione Law and American Electrical Contracting on 1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnik Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnik's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Renewal by Anderson is ringing in the new year with a happy renewal year sale. Buy one, get one 40% off all replacement windows and doors. Plus, enjoy 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 1 year. Renewal by Anderson's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida, designed to help you save on energy bills while keeping your home comfortable year-round. Sale ends January 31st. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. License number CGC 1527613. Renewal by Anderson, where comfort meets savings.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Fish know where to hide. Captain Kevin knows how to find them.
That's a big one.
Listen for the Wing Power Fishing Forecast Show, brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss and Royal Pest Services.
Thursday nights at 6
on 1010XL AM.
I'm Stacy, and I want to tell you about my fogged up window fiasco at my house. I called up Mac at Baker Glass, and he told me all I needed was a glass replacement. The process was so easy. All within a few days, they came out, measured, called me with an estimate, cut my glass, and came out to install the new ones. Now my view outside is fog-free thanks to Mac and his crew at Baker Glass. And my neighbors think I got some fancy new windows.
I'm Mac with Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
There's lots of reasons to use Kuhn flowers when you need to send floral arrangements. This is RJ with 1010XL. No matter what the reason or the occasion, Kuhn Flowers delivers with only the best. Log on to KuhnFlowers.com and make someone's day.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296. Find Salem, NMLS ID 1182429. Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
I just signed E up to ride the bull. It's good for the product. It's good for the show. You know, Will Ferrell wrestled Dewey the Bear, and I think it would be a big night if I get my man up on, we'll call him Big Balls, the meanest, snortiest bull in the place.
I need that paycheck to go up for that, man.
E,
yeah.
I'll give you.
Not enough.
No.
Whatever you're about to say, not enough.
Not enough. 500.
No, that ain't enough, bro.
1,000.
I'd probably do it for 1,000.
You do it for 1,000? If I raise 1,000, will you do it?
No, because we could raise more than that. Yeah, we could raise more than
Would
that.
you pay to see E on a bull?
Oh, gosh,
8
yeah.
seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I want E on the bull. We'll sign all the waivers. I'll be right there in my cowboy hat, my belt buckle, screaming, 8 seconds, E! For the rest of your life! You can do this! They'll be tying that hand. We'll be get that chalk on your hands, man.
That's some scary stuff now I think about it,
We
man.
get that. We get you in that cage. They lower you down on old Big Balls.
That's his
Balls
name?
the bull. Yeah.
Is that his name?
That's his name, Big
Wow.
Balls.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with
He's
really
mad.
anybody, any animal who goes by, even if it's a person. If a person
Yeah.
goes by Big Balls, stay away.
Stay away.
Yeah.
He says he'll do it if we raise $1,000.
No, I didn't.
You just said that.
No. If you
It's good
gave
for
me
the
a,
show.
if
It's
you
good for
gave
the
me
product.
$1,000, but we could raise more than that.
No, what are you asking him to do now?
You want to ride the bull?
Yeah.
I don't want to ride the bull. You want me to
You want to
ride
ride
the
the
bull.
horse is what you want to do.
I don't want to ride none of that stuff.
Come on, man. You want to do it?
Boy, the Bills.
El Toro Loco.
Toro Loco. Yeah. Are you looking at the Bulls' names?
Huh?
Or are you just making them up? Are the Bulls named on the PBR?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Are you reading me actual
No,
names?
let me
Okay.
see.
Before
PBR
I had
Bull.
this lifelong dream on my bucket list. I wanted to go to Paloma to do running with the Bulls.
Yeah,
But
it's
then I
not
took
Paloma. It's what's
Pompeo.
It's
Pamplona.
Pamplona.
Yeah.
That's
Once
where
you
it is.
threw the wrong one in there, I was never going to get
E,
it.
we're riding on Bushwhacker.
Bushwhacker.
That
Man
sound-
hater.
No, not that one.
What about Little Yellow
must be-
Jacket? He sounds easy.
So,
yeah.
Look at Little Yellow
That's one of those
Jacket.
light-skinned bulls, and then
not Little Yellow
Jacket. No way.
Little Buttercup. That's
How
what
about
I'm
riding solo?
No, he rides solo for a reason.
How about Whoopa?
No, he whooper. Man.
He
Whoopa that A.
He whoopa you A. BTA.
For real.
I want you to ride a bull.
What a way to make a living. And what about these Bulls? They just saddle up, all right, we'll see you next week in Tulsa.
Right.
They just put the same bulls? I mean, do the same riders find the same bulls, or do they come into town and they get them a new bull? Well, you
Right.
don't want any part
Yeah,
of this
curious.
guy. They ought to
I
be
want
bringing him in a
Whoopa.
bull a little extra.
I want E on Whoopa.
I mean, after a while, I mean, night after night, show after show, don't the Bulls kind of get the deal? Okay, I see what's happening here. And they just cinch up the double P's. and go.
Right. Make him angry.
Okay, so
And what that bullfighting they stuff? There are a lot of animals. It would just suck to be.
Absolutely.
And I'd say the bull in the PBR realm would be one of them.
Yeah.
text line says you'd ride the bull if it was called one ball or no balls bull.
Yeah, not two balls. Not big balls. Yeah.
Definitely not big balls.
Yeah, big balls, that's too big for me.
My good friend was a bull rider. He
Okay.
got stomped once. We call him One Ball Paul now.
Yeah.
See?
No, have you ever actually been to the rodeo?
I've never been.
You would like to do one rodeo. Go to the PBR. It's a vibe now for
Yeah, I'll
sure.
definitely
but
slide. I
Put
know-
your Shabuzi outfit on and go down there,
The
right?
culture's definitely starting to accept the rodeos and stuff
My
now.
parents lived in like Nacogdoches, Texas, man. The
Uh-huh.
heart of rodeo. Like out in Texas, rodeo is like
Big time.
high school football.
Yeah.
Every week,
Yeah.
rodeo goes to another town. They have a season point championship. But we went to the rodeo in Nacogdoches, Texas. It was cooler than Get Out, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna slide to it.
It was cooler than Get Out. They did a lot of different stuff, and you know, but.
So just so we're clear, you're in for the bull
All right,
ride.
so he's gonna ride the
8
bull.
seconds.
That's coming up.
I'll set
Let me
that
get the
up.
date
I
on
said
that.
I was going to the PBR, guys.
Yeah,
What are y'all talking
February
about?
20th and
He's
21st.
gonna ride the bull.
Yeah, it's going to be television. You can look for E on Paramount Plus and CBS.
This is in lieu of him spinning the wheel. He's just going
That's
to ride
correct.
the bull. It's good for the show.
Hold on, I wanted better.
I mean, Will Ferrell wrestled Dewey the Bear. Why can't he ride
he
the
did.
bull?
I don't probably.
I don't need him in the ring for 3 minutes with Dewey. I just need.
could be
I
a
just
pay
need
thing.
8 seconds.
I don't often care what other people think about my team. You know, you stay out of my family business, but I'm curious because this one isn't a hot button issue. What each of you think of the soon-to-be former Hawk Trae Young? Like, do you think the Hawks trade him? You should trade him. What are your overall thoughts?
I
on
don't know because you've messed me up with Trae.
I have. Well, what do you think about him?
I mean,
you watch enough hoops, not a ton.
I don't watch enough.
Yeah,
of
you don't
Trae
watch
Young.
any hoops.
I don't watch the Hawks. I never.
Well,
I watched
I've run
them
hot
beat
and
the
cold.
Knicks at Madison
Yeah.
Square Garden in a playoff
Like
series.
5 years ago.
I watched you tell me. I listened to you tell me these stats that
And
were
which were true.
unworldly.
Yeah.
That he does this, he
Which were
does
true.
that, he goes here, he
Yeah.
goes there.
And those are all true.
And now I hear you tell me you want him out.
Yeah.
They're going to trade him to the Wizards, and apparently
He's going to the Wizards?
yeah, and apparently the Wizards are. The Hawks are going to pay the Wizards to take him.
Some of it. Well, they just want to Trae Young is not a terrible player. I don't hate him. I'm not shooting him to the sun, but I'm ready to move. It didn't work.
You play better without him.
We played this
he
year.
Plays no defense.
He's a defensive liability.
Yeah.
And to be honest,
wild shots.
I don't hate Trae Young, but Trae Young is not what Trae Young thinks he is. He's not. You're not even Steph Light. You can have a game where you may go 7 for 9. I can't You can't go 2 for 13 from 3.
Yeah.
That's what Xavier Lee is for.
No, Boogie.
Xavier is, anyway, Sarah Lee, I like to call him. Florida, Georgia tonight.
Okay.
Mike White comes to town with the Georgia Bulldogs, and the Dogs are like, 12, 13-1. They're ahead of Florida in the net rankings. Look, I'll give Florida those missteps against the big boys, but this TCU Missouri nonsense. Hey, Golden, you better get it going down there, friend. We got the patriarch of the Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday, riding high on Ole Miss Verve.
Oh.
All right, bring him in here then, I guess.
Oh.
Well, here he comes.
Who can you count on?
Oh, we just we carried the Rebels there.
They have one more dub in them.
Hotty toddy, boy.
Hotty toddy.
What is a hotty toddy exactly? It's whiskey and something?
Whiskey and honey, right?
Hotty toddy just just our cheer. That's pretty much.
I know that, but is there such thing as a hotty toddy? Huh?
Yeah, they're different hotty toddies.
Okay.
I'm sure you've had a hotty toddy before, Fry.
All right, good.
Now, who can you count on? Are you going to the game?
I am gonna hopefully wait one more game.
Okay. Where's the championship? Miami?
Miami, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the Fiesta Bowl?
A long way to go.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Fiesta Bowl. Oh,
Although Miami went out there in those fatigues and lost to Penn State in the Fiesta Bowl one year, if you go way back.
yeah, but this is like you have to go to, you got to go watch Ole Miss here, then you got to go watch.
Oh
Ole Miss
yeah,
there,
from
then
the
you gotta
fans'
watch-
standpoint.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you're best off. Although
roll the dice and hope for Miami.
I might should have said you should have gone to the Sugar Bowl, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
should've gone
judge.
Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, I'm not going to judge.
There's a lot of there was a lot of powder blue at that Sugar Bowl.
There was a lot.
I was surprised at this.
They dominated that game.
There
the
was a lot
fans.
of Miami and Dallas, like more than there are at the Orange Bowl or at their home field.
Let me ask you how much you're paying attention as a hottie toddy to LSU and what's going on there, and how has your hatred grown? I'm just curious for the Lane train over the last, I don't know, few weeks.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to hate, right?
Sports hate. It's okay. It's sports hate.
Yeah. However, I mean, the stuff that he's been putting out on Twitter, LSU is different.
Yeah.
Go look at what Pete's done the last 2 days in the portal.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Trinidad coming back. You got Keywan Lacey.
Yeah.
I mean, he is loading up. I mean, the defense is going to be nasty next year.
You got two of our guys.
I mean,
you got two of our guys on defense, which I don't.
Denson, who's the other one?
Auburn.
Mikal Barone.
Auburn. We got the sheriff. We got the sheriff from Florida.
Yep.
Auburn's corner.
He's a local kid,
we got,
Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denson's from Bartram Trail.
Yeah. So, I mean, the funny thing is, like, we all talk about, like, blue bloods, this. Look at the stadium sizes for the last 4 teams in the whole deal.
There's some shifting going on for sure. I mean, all you need to know is that Indiana and Ole Miss could very well be your I mean, come on.
Can you confirm or deny that you, out of Catlin Truck and Catlin Truck Accessories, are underwriting what's going on in Oxford? Yes or no?
He ain't got that kind of money.
I cannot confirm that. That's a lot of cam lockers.
From the text line, we want JU. Eat your words, Jeff. Good. That's why I do the show and you text me.
Oh, dear.
You ain't getting them. All right, partner. Appreciate you. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. You got that horn? Where are you at? You in the truck?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, let me hear the horn.
All right, hold on. Give you the
scare somebody.
And then now there you go.
That's a big boy right there.
That's a home with a big honking horn, baby. All right, Keith. See you. It's Catlin Truck Accessories. Back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorcemenOnly.com studios.
Game day doesn't end after the game. It's not complete without the window world of Northeast Florida fifth quarter with hacker Leon and Coach Gerald Ingram. Flavored by Hurricane Grill and Wings. Gators. And Apex Roofing and Contracting on 1010XL.
Want a fresh and flavorful tailgate this season? Chicken Salad Chick has scratch-made Southern-style chicken salad perfect for lunch, parties, and your tailgate. Order 3 ways at one of 4 area locations. Call 1-833-MY-CHICK or online at chickcatering.com.
Hey, again, here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com. No one takes more care of your skincare needs, your skincare products, than Beaches Dermatology. Gang, I go there. I see Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, the one off Solano Road. Shout out. Fine folks out there. Terrific work. And they want to remind you, man, it's a sunshine state. The sun's starting to come back out. I don't care if it's cold. Protect that skin. Man, you don't want to deal with any kind of skin cancers. They're a pain in the neck, and they can be, quite frankly, deadly. So pay attention. Take care of your skin. Cover it up when you can. And if something shows up, then you go online at beachesdermatology.com. You find the best location to serve you. And Dr. Fader, Dr. Metz, Dr. Boudreaux will all be there to help you navigate your way through. Also, don't forget, man, hydrofacials. Ooh, so good. And they offer those at Beaches Dermatology. Go to beachesdermatology.com for all your skincare needs.
PRI Productions is the official game day production partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi, I'm Randy Goodwin, president and owner of PRI Productions. Chances are, if you've been in Jacksonville over the last 30 years, you've seen our work, from corporate and social events to concert production and much more. We have the equipment and expertise to make your next event memorable. So call the experts as the Jaguars call. PRI Productions, bringing your ideas to life.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. By now, everyone has heard about saving money on their energy bills. There are all sorts of things you can do to cut energy costs, but most people don't think about their windows.
But Window World knows that the biggest energy loss in almost every home is the windows. There is more energy loss from old builder-grade windows than just about anything else in your home.
You can upgrade your heating and air, your appliances. That's good too. But before you do all that, upgrade your windows to Window World's energy-efficient windows.
Window World's windows are easy to clean, energy-efficient, and have the best guarantee in the business.
Window World's slogan is simply the best for less, and we mean it. You get great American-made windows, and you get to keep more of your money when you buy from Window World. Need any more reasons to buy your windows from Window World? Call them today and set up your free in-home estimate, or go online to windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
The Jaguars are AFC South champions.
How good is that?
And we're not done yet. Sunday, December 11th, head to the bank as the Jaguars face off against the Buffalo Bills in the NFL wildcard round. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. So let's bring the energy for the biggest game in franchise history. Join the playoff action by visiting Jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you at the bank.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
in a discussion with Yoda about socks.
All right.
Because these socks are, I don't know why I just grabbed them this morning, but they're a little bit higher. Do you think they're ankle socks? Yeah. Saying what? They are? Well, I have the other ones that barely go over, which I like better. Yeah. But these are comfortable. But the problem is, the problem with the socks is, and my boys get angry with me. Oh, yeah, we're on the air. My boys get angry with me because if I wear, like they have the...
Good thing you kept it clean. He's a good, clean young man. You see
He's
that?
a Yoda, man. He's good. If I have the Nike swoosh and I have a different brand of shoe, they get angry. Right?
Yeah.
That's
not,
E, right? That's an E thing.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah, Marcel too. I think it's a culture thing.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, I don't think
White
the
guys don't care. We don't care about sock privilege.
Is that true or not?
No, it's not. I think
It's not a culture thing.
I mean, it is a culture thing.
Okay.
The culture will call you out about it, but I don't
Culture
think
will call me
You think
out.
everyone should do
I
that?
think-
I've never paid much attention.
you don't
either
never have
way.
mismatched socks, though.
Thank you.
I've noticed that.
He watches me. He keeps an eye on me. Well, I mean, what's that standard we're saying? You think I was going to come in with, Nike, Adidas? Not me, buddy.
No bueno.
Yeah, I'll leave that to him.
All right. Last thing about the bull. E will do the bull ride.
No, he won't.
He's going to ride Unleash the Beast.
Man,
is
no.
the one I'm getting now. Unleash the Beasts.
You don't want that one?
No. No.
The boys are all asking me on the text line and such throughout the morning about the Eric Armstead thing. We talked about it early this morning, but I'll mention it one more time for you guys. Listen, it was from last year, and he was not very good last year, and he's keeping receipts, and that's fine. I don't care what. Congrats. I'm so happy he's played well this year. He's a good dude. He does a lot in the community. I wish him well, but if I don't think a guy's playing well, I'm going to say I don't think a guy's playing well.
So technically, you played a role in the uptick in his play.
Well, there's no question. I thank you for saying that. I didn't want to say
It's
it
been all
myself.
off-season, yeah.
But, yeah, that's what we do.
He's running steps. Hickin.
I hate that guy.
I mean, they don't have to, Eric, by the way, you don't have to go back that far, friend. Just listen to either one of us, him TV, me radio, after that Houston debacle. What was so interesting about that is I didn't know I'm asleep when he did that. He's asleep when I'm doing mine. And they were about the damn same lockstep opinion of that soft effort. Boy, what a bounce back from that one.
And they came back. And listen, I give Liam Cohen, the players, all kinds of credit. We had Dewey on last night. Dewey wasn't going good early in this year, if you remember. We talked about that. I mean, Dewey's cool. He was great. He was great being on the program, so on the TV show. So we all want the Jags to do well. We all want the Jags to win. I mean, Tony Baselli's a good friend of ours, and we're rooting for him probably as much as anybody.
And Tony is like, and the Jags are aware, and they understand the tickets are sold. You've done your part. Now hold on to them.
Yeah.
Like most of the secondary market sales are coming from Jaguar fans who bought tickets who are now overpowered with that temptation of what's being offered out there. I think people bought tickets not knowing that I bought this ticket for $200. It's $850 or $900. I mean, I get it, but
also a lot of people can, make back their investment into the season tickets, and some people have to do that. Listen, I don't fault anybody.
No fault. I just hope that as many don't as can.
Yeah, but Bills Mafia will find their way into that stadium. That's a given.
Let's keep the number as low as possible.
They're a strong fan base, but I like watching fan bases grow, and it's been 31 years, and I've been going to Jaguar away games for 31 years, and when I go now, I see a lot more Jag fans than when I did in the 90s, for example.
On the road? It's become more popular. I think people are using these road trips as more as vacation, and I also think
they're fun trips, man.
I also think more people are – the one thing about that we face that others don't, if a Jag fan wants to go to a Lions game, they got to fly up from Jacksonville. Detroit's not littered with Jaguars fans. But here – you could name any team, and there's 4,000 or 5,000 fans of that team that have, relocated here because Jacksonville is such 1,000 million times better place to live than Buffalo. I mean, it just did. And Buffalo is fine, but if you choose to live in Buffalo over Jacksonville, you have mental problems.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful here. It's, it is. And Buffalo is a great place. And I assume anybody living in Buffalo, it's because they don't have the means or, a way to not live in Buffalo. But if you would choose to live in Buffalo over choosing to live in Jacksonville, I can't help you.
Yeah.
We're on complete different wavelengths.
I'm a white guy and I can't mix brands. Okay, fair enough.
You're reading from the text line. I don't want you to think that you were just, restating.
No one cares about your socks. That's fair.
All right.
It's not SOX, though. It's SOC.
Well, yeah, it's not Red Sox or White Sox. No, it's the ones that you put on your
red or white.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't red or white. So,
Okay, it's not price. People also need to understand that nobody's pricing you out. You had a chance to get tickets at face value 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
These aren't the Jags or the NFL pricing you out. These are people buying tickets and now doing commerce. So you could have bought these tickets and not gotten priced out. They did not jump to. What did you say your price went? $40.
It was up $30 from the
from your regular season price. So we could have all done. And remember, we brought this up. I said, I didn't realize, but playoff tickets are for sale.
Yeah.
And every single one of us and y'all
last week.
Like I got buddies that did. They got them like 2 or 3 weeks ago. They believed we'd have a home. And by the way, you get your money back if not. And so they're all in line at a reasonable rate. A little bit more. It's a playoff ticket. But like when these things came out for sale, they weren't trying to sell you upper deck seats for $360. You could have bought them for $130 or whatever those prices were at the time. But so just I don't want no one's pricing out people except you guys are pricing out yourselves, right? The fans and the attendees are pricing each other out by this isn't an NFL or Jag thing at this point.
Yeah, tickets are what they are at this point.
That's right.
So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'd rather focus on the game, and it's the Jags and the Bills. It's Josh Allen and Trevor Lawrence. It's James Cook and ETN. It's Brad Allen, the referee.
Josh Allen's dad going to have to overcome that.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
I'm surprised the NFL would. One that you could have a father, officiating in the league at all, but especially put him in one of his games, and then on top of that, a playoff game. So we're going to have to overcome the refs. It includes Brad Allen. It's not his dad at all. Josh's dad, I think, is a farmer in California. Brad Allen is just your typical mostly wrong official every day. There's not a good official draw we could have gotten. Any officiating crew that would have been announced for yesterday, we could immediately pointed out everything they screwed up this week. Like, you don't have to go back and research. Like, our guy was the debacle. If you watch the Carolina, there was an offensive interference that wasn't. There was a backwards pass that was miscalled. They had, mistake after mistake after mistake, and the reward is, hey, you had to stay in Florida, Brad. You can go do the Jags game.
Florida has landed a running back from Cincinnati, so he had 500 yards on 70 carries last year.
That's 7 yards a pop, by the way.
I think
70.
They're looking at him in the running back room. I don't think it means anything on Jaden Baugh. So,
well, Jaden Baugh is not technically in the portal, but obviously they're trying to come up with a number that he finds acceptable. Florida, look, much is made in the headlines of who is looking to leave, who's in the portal, whether it's Lagway or any of the other 26 or 27. Mm-hmm. But there's also a pretty good group down there, a healthy group of guys that they convinced to stay.
Mm-hmm.
You can't leave that out. They also have maintained a nucleus of players that they've determined are the more, important. It's not that there weren't guys that they would love to have. There are. No one wants to lose Jaden Woods. I think that guy's like first-round potential down the road, but we'll see.
Before we go to break, I watched a unbelievable ending of a football game last night. It was sloppy, but it was so sloppy it was fun. But we were in the office
the
working.
FCS game?
And, yeah, and by the way, can we go back to Division I, Division I AA, and Division? Why do we?
I finally have the FCS thing down.
Which one was this?
This FCS, Football Championship Series, although now.
What's FBS?
Football Bowl Subdivision.
Which one is that?
Well, that's the D1.
Oh, that's the big boys.
Yeah, FBS and FCS, but now FBS
is like Division I and Division I.
Well, now FBS, especially now, because to your point, FBS is also now an FCS. They play a championship tournament. That's why.
Ridiculous.
But
anyway, it was Montana State and Illinois State. Montana State kept leading by 2 touchdowns. Illinois State would chop away. Montana State would score. I've always been partial to Illinois State because I spent a summer in Normal, Illinois, but I was rooting for Montana State because my friend Stuart Weber was rooting for Illinois State. We had nothing going on in the game.
So root against it.
Yeah, so we're going against
I remember Montana State opening against one of the Emmett teams in Gainesville back in the mid-'80s. 65-0 was that
You have to be careful with Montana State because you're not sure if they're the Bobcats or the Grizzlies.
They're the Bobcats.
The Grizzlies. Montana's the Grizzlies. They always play each other in the playoffs. This year, Montana State won. So they're in the national championship game. It's being played at Vandy, of all places. Don't ask me why.
I'm pretty sure that the national championship is always one of 2 of these 6 teams outside of Illinois State's resurgence, and that's Montana, Montana State, North Dakota State, South Dakota State.
Correct.
And those 4 can play each other at any point, and you'll never know who's who.
So anyways, 28-14, all of a sudden, Illinois State ties it at 28. There's a couple minutes left. Then Montana State that gives the ball back. Illinois State's going down. Their field goal kicker's longest kick of the year is 35 yards. and they're not trying to get the ball closer. And I said, this is going to cost them. Well, they got a 38-yarder. So he trots out there to kick a 38-yarder. It gets blocked. Dude picks it up. He runs, but he gets tackled, game-saving tackle about the 40. So now Montana State, who has a good field goal kicker, is about to win the game with seconds left in the game. But the center snaps the ball when the quarterback's looking to the right. It goes 20 yards behind him. He has to go get it. So we go to overtime. In the overtime, Illinois State gets the ball. They score first. Extra point blocked. Again, oh, this poor kicker. So now he's having a bad day. So now it's 4th and 10. Illinois State, one stop, we win national championship. They blitz the hell out of Montana State's quarterback. He just throws it up to the kid named Taco. Taco put a move on the safety, and he catches it in the end zone. They make the kick, and it's Montana State who wins the national championship. And a heck of an ending for the game. I don't know why you care, but if you were watching, it was fun to watch. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM. The Drill is making the turn for home next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
When your home or business deserves more than ordinary glass, you trust the experts. Capital Glass and Shower Doors has been elevating spaces for over 40 years with precision craftsmanship and clean, modern design. From sleek, frameless shower enclosures to elegant glass railings, wine cabinets, and any custom glass that makes a statement, Capital Glass delivers unmatched quality, service, and attention to detail. Your vision, their expertise. Capital Glass and Shower Doors at capcoglass.com.
You like winning? This is former Jaguar linebacker Tom McManus, and I'm excited to introduce you to J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling of Greater Jacksonville. If you're a property manager, contractor, builder, realtor, or homeowner, get that feeling of success with less stress. I've used them. My friends have used them. So get your free junk removal and hauling estimate today. Now, I call that a win. Veteran-owned and operated J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling. Call 506-1256. We haul it all.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
If you're ready to transform your yard with a fence that stands out, elevate your curb appeal with Superior Fence and Rail. Superior takes pride in offering first-class service, friendly installers, and unmatched fence products. Mention this ad and get $250 off your next project. It's time to get off the fence and call today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Hacker here for the best weight loss program that I've ever done. And look, 2026 is on the horizon. If it's time for you to drop the weight like it was for me, book your consultation with Awaken 180 right now. Don't wait till all the New Year's resolutions start. You can start when you're ready, but go ahead and talk to the great folks of Awaken 180. As I tell you guys, I lost over 100 pounds. There was no shots, there was no medication, there was no supplements. You follow the great, tremendous coaching you get every week with the great folks of Awaken 180, and the weight falls off. They coach you up, they give you the tools you need to drop the weight that you need to drop. Go to awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800 and get involved with Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Looking to elevate your game night experience? Look no further than Best Bet. We're not just a card room, we're your destination for excitement, fun, and big wins. Whether you're a seasoned player or new to the game, we have something for everyone. Join us at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, or St. Augustine for thrilling tournaments, exciting promotions, and a vibrant atmosphere that will take your game night to the next level. Elevate your game night at Best Bet. Visit bestbetjacks.com to learn more. That's bestbetjacks.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, welcome back to the program. Hanging out here on a Tuesday. Dallas Cowboys have fired their defense coordinator, Matt Eberflus. He's had a tough couple of years. Cowboys now be going for their fourth different defense coordinator in 4 seasons. Tell you who I want to hire, man. Not here in Jacksonville, but if I were a team looking to hire somebody, I would go hire that dude Flores, man. I like that dude. He was right about Miami, and they all stuck up for Tua, and Brian Flores said he could have handled it better, and he did. He was a hard A, is what he was. And I would give him, I think that guy could be poised to take off as a coach. That's a guy I would definitely want to look at if I'm one of those 6 teams looking to hire. They all love Stefanski, though, man. They all love Stefanski. So maybe if he gets away from the shackles of Cleveland, he'll do well. I just don't know how much he has to do with player procurement. And then the whole GM coach thing, I don't know why some of these teams don't fire, like the Falcons fired both, and I think that's a smart thing to do because then you bring in Matt Ryan and he brings 2 guys in that are on the same page and they're going to work together. You know, if you bring in, now in New York, they got the same GM, he's hiring the coach, but then the GM's the next to go or not. I don't know how it works, but you got to be on the same page. And it's just odd on how this thing works. In Miami, they're keeping the coach and they're hiring the GM, and the coach is going to have some say. But then when the GM gets in, does the GM say, well, I don't want this coach? If you're going to interview me and he's going to be the coach, then I'm not going to take the job because I want to hire my own coach, don't you?
You got to be on the same page. So, yeah.
I mean, you have to work lockstep. And even when you work lockstep, it doesn't always work. I will say the Jags have done a great job of doing that here. It's interesting, though, that it's easier when you're winning. Sure. You know? But they had hit a point where they weren't winning, where they were like, the Jags midseason were like, okay, we're hopeful to have meaningful football in December. Now it's a whole lot different. We just win every game. We go into these games and we wait and we watch, and we don't think they're going to screw it up. We think they're going to win. If they fall down 7-0, we don't get worried.
6-1 in games they've trailed in the first quarter. That stat came out yesterday.
Were you worried at all on Sunday when the Titans took the lead? No.
And there have been plenty of years past, like in last year, where that game was going to head to 16-13, sweat it out, multiple mistakes by both teams, turnovers, all the like.
But when you have a first-year EVP, a first-year GM, a first-year coach, a first-year OC, a first-year DC, generally something doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like I remember back with Dave and Gus, it was kind of Jed Fish he was a first-year OC, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So, Dave didn't work, and Gus didn't work in hindsight either. I guess to Liam Cohen's credit, he hired some good dudes, man. He hired the right dudes. And
he knew he had a plan. Obviously, the good ones have a plan.
And obviously, the offense is kind of his baby. But Yudinski's thought of nicely. I mean, listen, when you have a quarterback like Trevor, everybody who's going to unlock Trevor? Well, it was Liam Cohen and Grant Yudinski who unlocked Trevor. It wasn't the last regime or the regime before that or all these different coaches come through could not unlock Trevor. Maybe it was just the maturation process. Maybe it just hit on the right time. Maybe it's the offense. Whatever it was, but Liam Cohen gets the credit. Now Trevor takes over, and he's the guy. Get us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Mike Dempsey is here. He is the star and the head writer of Jaguars Today. Good morning, Mike.
We like to ad-lib quite a bit.
ADLIB.
Yes.
That's the old saying on the TV station.
In
What do you want me to put here? ADLIB. What do you got cooking today?
Check the tape Tuesday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how
Check
much.
the tape Tuesday has become a much more pleasant.
Everything's gotten
Right?
more pleasant.
Good. It's funny how that works.
The last 5 months have been more pleasant.
Yeah.
In general. So
Yeah.
I don't know how much we'll need to really check this past week's tape as opposed to looking ahead to Buffalo, but I'm sure we'll get plenty of questions for Jeff Lageman, and we'll have answers.
Well, that's an easy lot of fun and enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I wrote it myself.
Star of stage and screen, Mike Dempsey, right here on the drill, getting ready for his hit show, Jaguars Today. Did I tell you we won a potty recently?
A potty, did you?
Yes.
Did you not have a potty prior to that?
Did not have a potty, but now we have a potty.
Oh, that's good.
Did I tell you we won the potty?
We love the potty.
Yeah.
I did not know you won the potty. No,
We won the potty.
we did.
Yeah.
We don't
Best-
cause trouble.
Best
We don't bother
podcast
nobody.
in the world.
You and I did.
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
Swamp Sessions.
Who gave that out?
The Podcaster
Association of America.
Association of America.
Okay.
The PAA.
Good to
POA.
know.
POA.
Good to know.
Just want to pass it.
Put that on your resume.
Excellent.
Have a great show.
It's great. It's the first one I've done. It's gonna be easy.
Our work is done here. Jeff?
It's been a Cal and Chuck Accessories Tuesday.
Swerve.
Swerve, 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 swerve.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Your home for Gators Hoops is 1010XL.
24th ranked Georgia steps into the swamp against number 20.